What's up? This is Thomas Davis, man, and you are watching the Black Cat Panther podcast. Make sure y'all tune in all season long.
Yeah, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast.
Can I run up the score, run up the board, breaking the mold? Ay, ay, walking the door. You know what happened? We step on the floor. Ay, ay, coming from on. You don't want problems, you already know it. Ay, ay, come on, to it. You already know I'm finna go do it. Ay, yeah, I'm locked in and I feel like Mark 10. Ay, walking to a room, chest up with my chin. Ay, already finished for this joint, even begin. Ay, when is what I am, I cannot ever pretend. Ay, yeah, never pretend. Ay, back in the lab again. Ay, you when I touching the friends. Ay, you when I touching the can. Ay, putting the points on the board, I'm killing the boys, you know what it is. Ay, ay, switching the moves, no number two, I came in to win. Said I'm tapped in with the action, if it got the master on the master, I can never move passive. I'm active, I can make them go ghost on this cast. But wanna know who running it, just ask us. On the track, I'm gunning it, I'm blasting. This that gas and diesel, Shack and dog.
You know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Hey, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash. We don't know defeat.
What's going on? What's going on, man? Look, it's your boy in the building. And y'all already know what time it is, man. Look, I'd like to take this time to welcome you guys to the Black Cat Panther podcast. We got a good one in the building for y'all today. The fellas will be on the way. Let's get into it as we do. But make sure, like I said, before you do anything else, you do this right here. You like, you comment, you subscribe to the channel. Show us that love, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. It's your boys in the building. Can you hear your boy today? All I want to know is, can you hear your boy today? We're gonna stir a little bit up. I've been hearing a lot of shit lately around town. I've been hearing a lot of shit around podcasts, and they're very high on this ignorant son of a bitch that we got called Chuba Hubbard. I've been hearing people say, now be mindful, I'm gonna put this in full perspective. And I did this today because I told y'all about the truth yesterday, and here it is again today. Chuba Hubbard is about as average as it gets at the running back position for the Carolina Panthers. Chuba Hubbard, the same guy that we watched mature into the running back that he was last season behind an improved offensive line. Chuba Hubbard, the same guy that once again, when it comes to when it comes to the running back position, when it comes to when you see the Saquons of the world, when you see the Derrick Henrys of the world, when you see the Bijan Robinsons of the world, he's not in their class. But every chance I look, I see people glorifying a B tier, a tier B running back just because he's on our team. Now, I'm gonna put it in full perspective. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to snatch anybody's cookies. I'm just telling you the truth as it is. Once again, so help me God. Right hand to God, I swear to tell the truth. I saw people say that Chuba Hubbard is in the same tier as Bijan Robinson, Jahmyr Gibbs, the same tier as those guys. And I said to myself when I heard it, who in the blue hell would have this amount of minimum brain cells to take their time to look and dissect and see that these guys are not even on the same level, but still will fix their mouth to say that they are. It takes minimum brain cells for a nigga to sit here and say athletically they are not on the same level. They are, think about it. Derrick Henry, one play, boom, he can go to the house. Saquon Barkley, he hurdling niggas backwards. Boom, going to the house. Bijan Robinson, stomp, cut. I saw him put the moves on niggas all year long. To the house. Jahmyr Gibbs, one stop, cut, boom, boom, bow, out the backfield, he gone. You know what I'm saying? These boys are different. Different is what I'm saying. But I get people telling me all year long that Chuba Hubbard, whose best run came at probably the Atlanta game when he busted for that 30-yarder. All season long, he got force-fed. He had nobody else to take away the carries from him. Think about it. If we had two running backs, he would have probably not even eclipsed 1,000 yards, even with this offensive line. But because he was the only thing in the backfield, people don't get it. He got force-fed the ball. Your quarterback wasn't giving you anything on the field, so he got force-fed the ball. I'm just telling y'all the truth as it is. So help me God. God ain't gonna strike me down because I ain't tell y'all the truth. The truth is, I love Chuba Hubbard. I've grown to like him. But just because he has our uniforms on, I would not paint him to be. In the world of Justice Leagues, he ain't Batman. He ain't Superman. He more like the fucking Green Lantern. You know what I'm saying? He got a special set of skills that you only see once every blue moon. He got a ring and he can shapeshift and transform his ass into different shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what the fuck Chuba Hubbard is. He ain't no guy like Derrick Henry is fucking Superman. Bijan Robinson is fucking Batman. He got a utility belt on his ass. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker different. When you see that son of a bitch, Jahmyr Gibbs, you look at him and you say, God damn, that's the Flash. Tier 1 Justice League motherfuckers. Tier 1 superheroes. Tier 1. They can save the day without help. They can come in this motherfucker and save the day without needing assistance. But a nigga will look at you and tell you, nah, Chuba Hubbard on the same level as them. How the fuck? How? The same nigga that couldn't catch just a year ago, 2 years ago, couldn't catch. Because it was his contract year and we had nobody else to pay, he got paid. That's all I'm saying. Look, don't shoot the messenger. We have a tier 2 running back. And now I've been hearing this shit all over the place because, like I said, you got Jahmyr Gibbs and now you got Rico Dowdle in here. There is some ignorant motherfuckers that think that we're going to have 2,000 yards on the ground here in Carolina. The ignorance. The ignorance. They believe that Canales is going to take the ball out of Bryce Young's hands so much that we're going to have 2,000-yard running backs. If not 1,000 and 1,000, they said damn near close to it. I done heard some shit. I've heard some shit before, but this has taken the cake. You barely had a running back scratch the surface of 1,100 yards. And you telling me you think because a nigga got, you went and got another cat from the Cowboys who barely scratched 1,000 there. Barely. Had 2 touchdowns on the fucking year. He's not an explosive guy either. He's another tier 2 running back. Tier 2. Once again, he's another nigga. You don't send him to go save no goddamn body because he could be a liability. He could be the fucking Wonder Twins. You get what I'm saying? He can only shapeshift into a fucking, he can only change into a shape. He ain't gonna be helpful in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Dowdle is a complimentary back. Chuba Hubbard is a complimentary back. You got two complimentary backs that niggas are saying is Superman that can run out into a fire and save somebody. No. The shit stops today. Shit stops today. I do not understand for the bumfuck of Louisiana, wherever in the hell these niggas get this shit from, that they keep saying that Chuba is on the same level as a Derrick Henry, a Saquon Barkley, 2,000-yard running back, Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, 1,600 yards. Same level as a fucking Bijan Robinson. Where is they getting this shit from? Jahmyr Gibbs. He is all these boys. I could go burn Metropolis down. I can go burn Metropolis down, and them boys can go save Metropolis. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? These niggas talking crazy. They're talking crazy. All I got to say is I don't understand why when you put the baby blue and black on your ass, you got to hype these boys into something that they're not. Yes, Chuba Hubbard was a top 10 running back last season. Yes, he was. He was number 8 in numbers. Number 8 in numbers. I don't think that there's anybody in today's NFL that would say that Chuba Hubbard is a top 5 talent or a Hall of Fame talent at the running back position. Like how you say Bijan Robinson is a potential in his second year, he will be on the trajectory of the Hall of Fame. When you take a look at what the fuck you have with Derrick Henry, he has a Hall of Fame resume. When you take a look at Saquon Barkley, he's on Hall of Fame trajectory. What in the bumfuck Louisiana has this son of a bitch, Chuba Hubbard, done out of the 4 years he's been here for us to signify that he can go into a burning building to save the kids? He not like that. But I'm hearing it all over the place. Fan after fan. Podcast after podcast. Nigga after nigga opening their black ass mouth, and you get them numbers and they say, well, yeah, his numbers is 8, but I feel like. Niggas say, I feel like. That right there debunks the argument right there when a nigga put his fucking feelings ahead of everything else. I feel like this nigga is on the level of the rest of the boy. Shut the fuck up. There's no way in hell you gonna have Bryce Young coming out here throwing for 3,000 yards and you gonna get 2,000 yards on the ground. Boy, shut the fuck up. Did you think about that? You're saying Bryce Young is gonna be improved and he gonna give you 3,000 plus yards, but you're saying also you're gonna get 2,000 on the ground. No, sir. It's not going. Even Jalen Hurts, and like I said, I hear it all. Jalen Hurts had 2,900 yards. You had a 2,000-yard running back. He didn't have to hand the ball off. But the point is, even he didn't even throw for 3,000. And he's 10 times better than what we got here in Bryce Young. Where in the bumfuck of Louisiana did y'all get this shit from? It baffles me to hear this bullshit being spewed out of niggas' mouth. It just, motherfuckers get high and start talking crazy. I ain't know nobody putting up 5,000 yards worth of offense. Nobody did it last season. I'll be damned. You can tell them all day, yeah, you got two complimentary backs. You got one that'll probably give you about 500, and the other one will probably give you close to 1,000. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. No. We got 2,000 yard backs. We're gonna have 2,000 yards on the ground. Oh, that's the way I see it. I see it like that. Panther fans is ridiculous with this stupid shit. Emotion causes you to say dumb shit. It's emotion. Carolina Logic, what's going on with you, cuz?
How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing motherfucking good today.
You talking about running backs, huh?
No, niggas talk about running backs. I just got to come out here and correct these motherfuckers who's been talking that stupid ass shit.
Well, all I'm gonna say is Rico Dotto and Chuba Hubbard. They are tier 2 backs. But what I don't get a lot of people to agree with me with this. It's just my own perspective. I do believe that they are going to run the ball more so. I don't care that you got to run a wide receiver the first round. Dave Canales understands who he has under center. I believe they're going to run the ball more between the two of those backs. They're not about to have 1,000 yards apiece. But what I think they're going to try to re-implement is what we had with Devontae Foreman and Chuba. Strong running game. Oh, yeah.
Logic. They said if we got two niggas with 1,000 yards, they're gonna have 1,000 yards apiece on the ground.
I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about actual facts and stuff. You want two running backs who are able to give you. If Chuba's gonna be the featured back, if he goes on the sideline, Rico Dotto can come in and not miss a beat. They have very similar traits. Rico Dotto is probably a better receiving back than Chuba is, but they're featured backs. They both can be featured backs in this offense. They're not the top 5 in the league, none of that stuff. We understand where they are, but to say that we got Rico Dotto to add with Chuba Hubbard and everybody thinking since we got McMillan that we about to just start airing this thing out, I just don't believe it. I really don't. I think it's gonna be heavy run, and then they'll pass off that. I believe they're gonna try to get back to that Foreman versus with Chuba thing, man. Heavy run.
You know what, Logic? Most of the time I fly by the radar, and like I said, I don't listen to no dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, it's like the dumb shit be just piling up, and the hype comes in. The closer we get to the season, the closer we get to the fucking season, the more these niggas be about to lose their goddamn mind. Them boys, you got niggas got us winning the fucking going to the playoffs. They got us winning 11, 10 games. They're talking crazy.
Well, like you said, that hype can get you messed up. That hype can give you some false narratives and don't see things clearly. So you got to be careful with it, man.
If they do it, then I'll believe it. But every single year for the last 7 years, I've been hearing the same shit right here. The same dumbass shit. And how that turned out for us, Logic?
Yeah, we get the same thing every year. Nothing. We don't win nothing. As you call it, quote unquote, titty shaking. Yeah. Yeah.
They boy, come on here, your titty shaking. Fucking shoulder to shoulder around this motherfucker, man.
Chest all out. Yeah, it is.
Chest out, this titty shaking in this motherfucker. What the fuck wrong with these boys?
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm tired of getting a butt kicked too. But shoot. Hey, I ain't about to go out here and just say, oh, because my feelings is hurt or I feel some type of way, that we just gonna start smashing everybody. I wish it was that simple, but it ain't.
Logic, these boys hit different. I'm starting to realize these boys a little touch in the head, man. And it's coming from fans, but it's also the content creators that get up here and just fucking lie to themselves and tell people shit like this right here. Now you'll go against statistical numbers. Now be mindful, it's our job to come out here, look at statistics, use the eye test, as well as your own general knowledge to put forth the best information for people to hear. That's my duty as a content creator. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, if you want to have a podcast or talk to the masses out there and you want to lie to them all the time, go right ahead. Let that be you. You know that, but that ain't that ain't what we trying to do over here. At the end of the day, the truth hurts sometimes. You know, sometimes it ain't gonna be everything you want to hear,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be real. That's one thing about it. You can't knock that. It's gonna be real.
If a nigga tell me you know what? The truth is, I already know that shit gonna sting soon as it come out of a nigga mouth. Soon as they say, hey man, the truth is, oh shit, let me brace myself. I know the shit coming.
Yes,
Now, when
sir.
you tell them boys here, the truth is that this number one, this offense is not gonna have 2,000-yard running backs. If it is, we'll be sitting in, it'll be a magical season and we'll be sitting in the Super Bowl. Let me tell you something right there. First of all, if you got the last 2,000-yard running back you saw was sitting in the fucking Super Bowl. Saquon Barkley. So if you got two running backs to give you that type of production, you will be sitting in the Super Bowl. I don't think for one part of the crest of my ass that we're gonna be sitting in no goddamn Super Bowl this season. Do you believe that logic?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
I want
No,
to
sir.
believe that, but I know good
Of
got
course.
my sense negates. I got better sense than that to let my emotion tell me otherwise. You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course.
I know
Yes.
better.
Of course.
I
Of
know better.
course. Well, what is it about what about the people who say that even though we got both these backs on here, that it don't really matter because uh we're gonna be passing the ball anyway with because we got this other receiver. Even though we've been doing this since Bryce got here, receiver after receiver after receiver after receiver. You think they just gonna throw that to the wayside and say, "Hey, let's try it one more time and see if we can be a legit passing team in the league"?
I argued with Ronnie for about damn near 6 hours yesterday. And I told Ronnie was trying to tell me that Ted McMillan is going to make Bryce Young better. No. It wasn't Ronnie. It was Javon. It was Javon. I'm sorry, Ronnie. I ain't gonna put that on you. It was Javon black ass. Javon came in this chat yesterday and told me, we got Ted McMillan now. We got Ted McMillan now. Ted McMillan gonna make the offense better instantly. Like Jamar Chase made Joe Burrow better. The nigga said that shit yesterday. I about turned my fucking stomach purple. Joe Burrow, I never seen a nigga discredit the King so much. Joe Burrow is the single-handed reason why Jamar Chase is even in the league. First of all, let's put that there. Without Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase would have been a nobody since his LSU days. This boy took a year off, and what did Joe do? Joe went to management and say, "Hey, give me this guy. Give me this guy. I need give me this motherfucker right here, because together we'll light the goddamn world on fire. I just need a little bit of talent, somebody that I'm familiar with. Give me this nigga right here." And what did they do? Since them boy got together, is they set this son of a bitch on fire. This boy come up here and say the receiver made the quarterback.
He did say that.
Lord have mercy. It's the narratives that's being created around here in Pantherland that don't exist in other lands. Like if you go to Jacksonville, if you go to Kansas City, if you go to Philly, they're not talking like this in Philly land. They're not talking like this over there. You don't hear none of them boys saying AJ Brown made Jalen Hurts. Who gonna believe that? Where do we get the entitlement to start talking crazy like this, man? And then they look at me and get an attitude with me because I come out here and choose to tell you bitch ass niggas the truth. But you're in your fucking feelings all day long and you don't want nobody to tell you the truth. You want to walk around with your eye closed. You want niggas to treat you like a fucking puppy and you can walk around with your eye closed till you're ready to open them. It don't work that way, man. Life ain't like that. Life ain't like that, man.
Yeah, that's true. I think the thing that still frustrates me right now is the fact that there is a divide on whether we feel like this is going to be a strong running team and they work the passing off of that, or the other side of it, it's going to be a heavy passing team and they about to really put Bryce Young on display. There's
look at this shit.
Two sides to the coin right here.
Look at this shit right here. Look at this shit on the screen right here. You see?
You're not a fan.
When you tell a nigga the truth, this the shit you hear. This the shit. You not a fan. You don't care. You ain't a real fan. Now, I can guarantee you, while I'm sitting at the home opener, this nigga be sitting there scratching his little nuts together at the house, watching me at the fucking home opener. But I ain't a real fan. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's okay. It's okay. I always hear shit like that, man.
Are we really expected to love, embrace everything that the organization does, regardless if it's stupid or not?
Yeah. The organization can come out here and line all you niggas up and slap y'all right in the face and tell y'all your name is Toby, and you motherfuckers will be right there talking about Kunta Kinte. You'll be right there trying to get your shit together.
I agree, JP. About 1,500 yards between the two.
This is the thing, man. I always had an issue with being a company man. I've never been a company man. No way, shape, or form in life. No job I work with, I have been a company man. When it comes to me, I've always thought for myself. I've always taken care of myself. I've always been an individual who expresses individuality. And I have done it in the confines of me being myself. I will never let a motherfucker tell me how to think. I'll never let a motherfucker tell me how to live my life. And I'll never let nobody tell me how to fan. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't fan the way that you fan. You want to kiss ass. You want to put your nose in somebody's ass. You walk around with shit in your face because you brown nosing. Oh, it's the Panthers. Oh shit. Bryce Young the best quarterback ever. Tevin Millen is the best wide receiver ever. David Tepper the best owner ever. You a dummy for believing that. Don't let nobody fool you. Have your own mind. Express yourself. Think freely. Don't let nobody control what's in between the two black ass eyes of yours. Don't let nobody control that. It's called a brain. Don't let nobody use you for a fool. Be yourself. It's okay if niggas going left, you go right. It's okay. I ain't never seen a group of niggas that follow another nigga or follow another motherfucker. They let somebody else tell them how to live. I ain't never seen no shit like this, man. You not a fan because you don't fan the way I fan. I love the team, and I'm gonna sit here and me and David Tepper go mosey on down the yellow brick road. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Sure enough. You and David Tepper could kiss the crack of my ass. Yes, sir. That's a certain. Shout out to Red Swan for that $4.99 super chat. Say, Q, I appreciate you helping me get through the day, through my workday third cuz. You already know, man. I'm always here for you. Ain't nobody around here for me. These boys around here the only thing they here for is the Panthers, and they got their face in their ass. I've never seen a bunch of ass-eating motherfuckers around here. Bunch of ass-eating niggas, man. They got their face dead, knee-deep in ass. But then, when you ask them something about the team, now be mindful. Lottie, check this out. You ask a motherfucker, you say, okay, who on the roster? They knee-deep in ass, but they can't tell you who on the fucking roster. Hey, how many games is it in the season? They around here saying 17, 18, 20, 25 games. They can't tell you shit about the fucking team or what's going on in the field. If you say, hey, what's a 3 tech? What's a 0 tech? What's a 5 tech on a D tackle? They can't tell you. But they know everything it is to know about Baby Blue. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why they do that, dog?
Hey, I guess in Carolina.
I don't understand the narratives around here. These boys know every damn thing, but they can't tell you one thing to save their life about this team. Now, motherfuckers will pop in and pop out every blue moon, but they don't sit here and they don't put time in on figuring out why the fuck this shit looked the way it looked. Because last time I checked, we not winning. We won 5 games, but I ain't a fan. But I'm sitting around talking to you punk ass niggas about a 5-win team. Taking time out of my day where I could be sitting down watching The Godfather of Harlem because I just started that show. It's damn good so far. Anyway, I could be watching that shit there, but I'm talking to you black ass niggas. Thank you. Okay. I know JP ain't talking about, wait a minute, ain't nothing wrong with a little ass eating. Okay, what you doing in your spare time?
Nasty mouth nigga there.
Yeah. Boy. See, Logic, let me tell you something, man. I don't understand the narrative where a grown man will tell another grown man how to think, eat, sleep, and shit. I don't get down with no type of shit like that right there. Grown ass man. And when I say grown man, if you paying your own bills and you live in your own house and you got your own refrigerator filled with fucking food that you went and bought on your own merit with nobody's help, you paying your own fucking light bill around this motherfucker. I don't think a nigga got the nerve to open their black ass mouth and tell me how to fan. You can't really open your mouth and tell me shit. I'm just saying. Every time I cut the lights on in this motherfucker, it says Q on the fucking bill. It don't say another motherfucker. Every time I open the door and put the key in the fucking door here, it says Q on the fucking door. Every time I drive my car to the fucking store, it says Q on the car, Q on the insurance. It don't say another motherfucker. It don't say that. That means another motherfucker can't tell me shit. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. It's just one of them things. I don't understand it. I give you stats. I give you facts to go along with what's going on the field. Niggas get in their feeling and say, well, you ain't a real fan. You don't like the team the way I like it. I'm giving you stats of where number one, the nigga is 8th in the fucking league. Get out your feelings. He's a tier 2 running back. He is not on the level. If anybody tell me that Chuba Hubbard is on the same level with Saquon Barkley, I'm going to just initially say you got no sense at all. You got no football sense, and I shouldn't be talking to you because you're not where you should be mentally. You get what I'm saying? Your delusion has overtaken your brain.
Yeah, there's
You're
levels
not
to it.
reasoning
There's
with a
levels to
nigga
it.
that got sense.
Yeah, it ain't saying that he's horrible. It ain't saying that he's bad. He's just not that nigga. I mean,
Nigga.
yeah.
You know what, Logic? I'm like, go get a little bit off your chest, man. You know, I'm gonna sit back because these niggas hate my guts.
Yeah. Listen, this is the thing. This is the thing, bro. This is the thing. The reason why I said what I said about as far as establishing the run game, I'm also talking about how Bryce Young has played, how he's looked, um, what strengths he had in games, and what his weaknesses were. So I'm analyzing all this, and I'm telling you what's gonna make him successful, or whatever they're gonna consider being successful, is establishing a run game. Not him going out here throwing it 40 times a game. And if any of them guys come on and say that, no, we need him out here running, we got McMillan, we got all these other cats, we need him throwing the ball, throwing it, then you didn't watch film. That's just all I'm gonna have to assume that you did not watch film, that you didn't actually look. You just saw the dude in the jersey and you jumped off the cliff. You just want to run with that. At the end of the day, look at it for what it is. Do you really want to put him in a situation where he's just like what Ronnie said yesterday? The man, he felt like he could go toe to toe, or maybe it was Javon saying he could go toe to toe with anybody in the league, passing game for passing game. Like, let's be realistic here, man.
But Logic, he was talking out the side of his ass because he said, now think back to what he said yesterday. He said, yeah, I feel like Bryce ready now. But then he turned around and about 10 minutes later said, yeah, he's still developing. What? Which one is it?
So, yeah.
Which one is it? Is he ready now to go toe to toe with everybody else? He's still developing. Which one is it? Like, please make me understand. I don't understand. I'm a dumbass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Oh Lord.
Anyway, all I'm saying is the delusion. The next title of the show tomorrow gonna be Delusion, Panther Delusion, because these niggas say they want to believe in the team. I don't knock you for believing in the team. By all means, I love the team, but I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna put the team on a pedestal when I know they don't rightfully deserve to be on a pedestal. I don't get it. Like, it's a 5-win team, and niggas talking about they want to love the team. I get you. You got a long way to 11 because you're not gonna start winning tomorrow.
Q, it's been 3 years since we won 7 games.
Thank you.
Like, let's put that in perspective. Like, people, they're killing me, bro. It take a long time to get win. This is not an easy thing to do. The NFL is hard, bro. We've been stuck at 5 wins for multiple seasons, and now you're talking about we're going to win 10, 11, 12 games plus. Like, I don't want to hear that.
How is what I always ask them, and when I ask them this, I get the stutter of the year. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You hear that right now? That was stuttering. That means a nigga got no answers.
Or they tell you the crazy thing, because I feel like it.
I feel. Yeah, I feel. But we the ones who they feel like they don't want to hear the truth, but they feel like we're wrong for saying, okay, well, how is your feelings going to get wins on the field? Because it hasn't done it in the last couple of years. So how is that? Motherfucker stuttering. That's all I be hearing. Be good. What's going on with you? You good now? Be good? Yeah, he having technical difficulties. So it's just one of them things where I get it. I know y'all boys love this team unapologetically. I know you wish you could ride off to the sunset with a Super Bowl. So do I. But at some point, I can't sit here and put the cart before the horse. Like, we have a lot of holes on this team that has to be built. And if I go through layer by layer and tell you where the holes at on this team, you'll be surprised. Matter of fact, fuck it. I ain't got nothing better else to do. Your number one hole on the team, quarterback. Well, I don't know what the fuck else you thought I was going to say. Quarterback, nigga. Number one.
Yeah.
Number two, number two, you got no center. If you got two centers, you got no centers. Okay, yeah, okay. Right tackle. You got a $30 million right tackle that ain't made a Pro Bowl since he been here, but he getting $30 million, and he got bad knees on top of that. So a $30 million right tackle with bad knees. So you got to hold it quarterback, you got to hold it center, you got to hold it right tackle. Then you get the edge rushers. You just got two in here. You need two more, nigga. You need two more. Then guess what else? I've been telling y'all for the last 3-4 years to go get a fucking middle linebacker. Have you got that shit yet? No, the fuck you haven't. I've been telling you, go get a middle linebacker. Niggas just won't listen. They go get receiver after receiver after receiver. Like that's gonna help us. Then they say, well, why don't the defense look good? You don't have a fucking middle linebacker. A quarterback on defense. Josie Jewell is not the quarterback on defense. And you wonder why another tier B ass nigga. Another B tier nigga. He's slow foot. He can't get to the play. He can't do shit fast enough. He don't think fast enough. That's your problem right there. You don't have a 3-tech D tackle. Now I'm gonna give Cam Jackson a chance, but it's gonna take 2 to 3 years for him to manifest. He's a big boy. I like him. So I'm not gonna get on his ass. But what I'm trying to say is that's going to take time. That's 2 more years you got to wait on him to manifest before he is something. By that time, Derek Brown is going to be coming out of his prime. So then you're going to have a 30-year-old Derek Brown at that point. That means you're going to have to start this shit all the way the fuck back over. You get what I'm saying? And we ain't even made it to the corners and safeties. You got to hold that corner. You got to hold that goddamn safety where you need another safety in another corner until somebody steps up for it. So basically, I just gave you at your premium positions, quarterback, you need help. You need a center. You need a right tackle. You need edge rushers getting to the quarterback. You need middle linebacker. I just list this shit out for you. You need another corner and another safety to be competent in the NFL. Just to be competent in the NFL. Now, is that far-fetched logic?
No, sir. No, sir. We still have holes that haven't been filled, and it's just unfortunate that some of those holes are major positions. So all this confidence that everybody going into, like I've heard somebody say the other day that the rebuild was done. We were finished.
Well, you talking about the rebuild that they wouldn't even acknowledge that they was in?
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, same one. Yeah, that one.
Okay. This is why the last couple of lives you see, I don't even say much because it's like my heart can't take fucking with this team. This is why I can't, because I get upset. It bothers me to see the team in shambles. It bothers me to see, like I said, everybody said, oh, I believe in Dan Morgan. I love Dan Morgan. Oh my God. Dan Morgan is going to fix this shit. Okay, how the fuck long is that going to take? Just pretend like we haven't been sitting here 7 fucking years already. How the fuck long is that going to take? So y'all got another 4 years, 5 years? I think, and this is my honest opinion, if they get a middle linebacker in the next draft, it can be fixed in 2 to 3 years. If they don't, and they push that shit down the road, and they don't get another center, and they don't get another right tackle, and they don't get another edge rusher, you talking about another 3-4 years. 3-4 years before you even win enough games to compete for your division. And a nigga look me right in the eyes and tell me, no, it ain't Q. That ain't true.
Yeah, man. Listen, you said 4 more years.
Mm-hmm.
Man, bro, we ain't been to the playoffs since 2017. My youngest son is going to the second grade. He was born in 2018. He don't know what a playoff game looked like.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, he ain't gonna know where to play out. That is too wild. I unfortunately, like I told you, my child will be damn near in high school. Now be mindful, she's in the 4th grade right now. She be in high school by the time as we start winning. I don't get what the fuck these niggas talking about. We're gonna win the division this year. How? When you ignore the most glaring hole on your defense, but then talk about the defense ain't shit. Well, then every chance you look, you flapping your fucking gums together saying, well, I don't know wherever. You didn't get the nigga nothing to work with. How the fuck do you get this nigga a defense with no middle linebacker? But then they say, well, Josie Drew was his pick. The man, you can clearly see on the video, the blueprints they've been dropping. He is not making the decisions on the niggas that they bring in through the door. He walk around, working out. He doing everything except for being in that goddamn room with Dan Morgan. That tell you everything you need to know. Dan Morgan is making, him and Tillis is making the decisions on who comes in through this door. That man got no say so. You could put the shit on the screen for these niggas, they still won't believe it. They won't believe it. But they'll talk your fucking head off. Jalen, what's going on with you? Oh, Jalen saying he having technical difficulties. Damn, everybody got to have technical difficulties today.
Yeah. I don't know if it's storming or what. It's storming on my end right now, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, well, it's clear. It's crystal clear out here today. Here in Carolina land over here. So let's go to the chat, see what they talking about over here, man. You know, these niggas will give you a hard time in the chat, boy. Shout out to Claire for that comment. That's funny. 2 Millie said he ain't a Panthers fan, but watching them last few games last season, I saw a little change. Y'all almost beat the Chiefs, going 6-12. Y'all drafting good players. Hopefully they'll pan out well. Yeah. Millie too ill. I appreciate that, man. Hopefully in the next 20 years, you know, they'll pan out. You know, I mean, we only got 20 years to spare to burn around here. You know, it's okay. Red Swan, what's happening?
What's happening, family?
I'm always hard on my family around here. Them boys don't like me, man.
They need it. See, the truth will make them free, Q.
Yeah.
You know what they gonna say, too?
What they gonna say?
Why that nigga Red Swarm, old devil? He ain't got no technical difficulties. Yeah. Because the good Lord know y'all need to hear the truth. That's why I got through.
Well, talk to him, Red. Tell him a little bit of the truth today, man.
Well, I came to tell the truth to make them free. So, Q, you got somebody in the chat. I guess they're a Saint fan. I didn't cuss them like that. Now they call themselves a Saint fan, but I wouldn't cuss myself out like that. But he called himself a Saint fan, and I guess he's trying to curry favor by being in the chat saying he see y'all going 7-10, 8-9, like the Saints. Who told him that?
Who told him that? Where you get that from?
I have no idea. Everywhere I look around the NFL landscape, they tell me the Saints is the 32nd ranked team. I guess you know. I guess he got his head in the sand. I guess he don't read shit. I guess he don't see the same shit I see. But the Saints, and take my word on this, the best they will do this year is 4-13. That's the best.
4 games?
4 games. The best. That's the best, Q. And if they don't get that damn rookie quarterback in the training camp, they might go 1-16.
Well, so let me ask you a question. Who you think getting the best chance to win, Spencer Rattler or Show?
Q, cuz, listen.
Yeah, here we go.
After what Spencer Rattler showed them last year, they ought to be going out there to get Carson Wentz or somebody else to go behind that boy Shuck. Ain't no way in the hell Q, how much more they need to see of Spencer Rattler?
I don't see. The thing is with Spencer Rattler had a lot that South Carolina defense, and I don't think people give that defense credit for it being as special as it was. And
That's
then
right.
you get a Xavier Legette. Then they had that running back that was out of world. And people sit here, they'll tell you right now, all day long, that Spencer Rattler was a great quarterback. Spencer Rattler was a placeholder.
Thank
You get what I'm saying?
Thank you. For this
Placeholder.
boy they got there now, Sellers. That's what it was. If that was the case, the coach knew what he was looking at. They knew what he was looking at. And as far as that's concerned, I'm telling you, watching Spencer Rattler last year. Now, I ain't gonna take it from him. He got a little dog in him. He played with a little swag. But man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. That team last year they had was better than the one they're gonna put out there this year. And the motherfucker went 0-6. Now he might luck into one game, he might luck into 2 games. But Spencer Rattler won't win no more than 2 games for him, bro.
Let me tell you something, man. I take a look at the Saints, and when you got Olave and them boys and all that shit that they got drafted over there with that offense, there's no reason why you can't plug and play a quarterback behind that. And then they got a decent enough offensive line. Decent enough.
Okay, Q.
I don't understand what the fuck they doing.
Something you taught me. Something you taught me.
Yes, sir.
If you got Desmond Ridder quarterback, and I don't give a fuck what other weapons you got on the team, and they got 2 Desmond Ridders look like to me. So they're a year away. You know, if I was a Saints fan, I would just say, okay, you know what I'm saying? I know what I'm looking at. Let's get in a good draft position. And the thing I do like is they focus on the lines. When you don't have everything ready, that's what you're supposed to do. Get your trenches together, man. Get your trenches together. Then you could plug and play, like you said, the quarterback in there. But I think them Saints fans delusional talking about up in this motherfucker talking about 8, 9, you know, Dolph. That's our cousin, that's our boy right there. You know, 10, 11 wins. It ain't happening, man. It ain't happening.
I'm gonna tell you like this right here. I love Dolph to death, but if Dolph said the Saints going, now be mindful, I was wrong.
I wouldn't lie on Dolph. I wouldn't lie on Dolph.
I was wrong with Tampa Bay 3 years ago when I said Tampa Bay ain't got shit. And what Tampa Bay had done? They turned around, won the division
every time,
every goddamn year. And then I said, well, damn, where did I go wrong? And then I take a look back into a deep dive. Tristan Wirfs and all the boys is a lot better than I, accounted for. And then with the emergence of that offense, they can go toe-to-toe with anybody, but that defense was special. Now I take my time and I look and I say, what I'm looking at with the Saints is totally different. It's an aging team. It's like Alvin Kamara, at some point in time, he's a cat with 9 lives, and he got to be on life number 7 or 8 right now. He dangling between that last life. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't look at him as the same running back that he once was.
Yeah.
At the offensive line to me is no way next. Like Trevor Penning and the crew and them boys that they got over there, they decent, but they're not. After Armstead left, it's like the offensive line went down. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then it's like you're trying to figure out at some point in time, You got all the weapons in the world. When you got an Olave, they went out, they got receivers, every single year looked like,
Mm-hmm.
and they still can't capitalize off of what they have there. It's clearly a coaching problem and a quarterback problem.
Yeah.
Now, Dolphins saying they're gonna fix the coaching problem this year. They believe that their coach is going to be improved from what they had at Dennis Allen. Okay, let's take that into account. Even if it was, you still have to have quarterback play to win in the NFL.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
What's up? Who's that? Jalen or is that Creekside? Who that?
Jalen.
What's
All
happening,
right, talk to
Jalen?
me. Talk to me, fellas. See y'all just getting here. What's on y'all
Good,
mind?
yo. What up?
Man, Chuba Hubbard. Yeah,
What up,
man,
Creek?
I've been here. Yeah, I've been hearing that name, Chuba Hubbard, man. Gonna have another 1,000 yards, which I think he will, but to me, he's not really a I wouldn't label him as a superstar yet, but that's just me. Or not yet anyway.
Well, what? Who do you label a superstar?
Derrick Henry, Saquon, top 5 running backs, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Chuba ain't that?
Nah, not right now. No, not right now, no.
Well, you know they
Uh-uh.
say you ain't a fan because you said that, Jalen. Now you better watch your black ass mouth. You better watch your black ass mouth. Them boys tell you ain't a fan real quick. Now you better stop that. Creekside,
I'm
you
just
feel the
saying.
same way?
He's probably like 10 to 15. I put him around there, in my opinion.
Well, damn, I was giving a nigga 8. You put him in 10 to 15.
So the reason, like, if you would have asked me like the end of the season, I probably would have said 8. But it's like I do believe there'll be some young players better than him, so that's why I have to push him back a little bit.
Lord have mercy. Nah, they'll get on me and say I ain't a fan, but they ain't gonna say shit to Creekside. Creekside just said Creekside just pushed that nigga in the ground practically.
The ground is crazy, but I mean, I do think we probably will. I mean, I don't even know. I can't even make predictions because I have no idea. Like, they're gonna say we're gonna run the ball, and then we don't run the ball. So who knows for real?
Well, they told me that we got 2,000 yard back, so you're gonna have 2,000 yards on the ground off the rip.
I mean, we also have 2 first-round wide receivers, so it's like I can't even say they're prioritizing the ground game for like I don't know what they're prioritizing.
So if I was to list my top 10 running backs to y'all, would y'all be here to go with me for a second?
Sure.
Let's do it. Do it.
All right. Number 1 to me is always gonna be the king, Derrick Henry. Number 1. I'm gonna put him there always. Number 2, it got to be Saquon Barkley. You know, like I said, you can interchange 1 and 2 right there. You could put Saquon 1 if you want to because of the season he had. But I'm gonna put Derrick Henry because he's the best at what he do. If I wanted to choose a team from the ground up and I wanted a running back, I'm choosing Derrick Henry, number 1.
Yeah.
Number 3 for me, I'm going Jahmyr Gibbs. I love Jahmyr Gibbs a little bit more than I love Bijan. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But you can't sit here and act like Bijan and his PFFs wasn't through the fucking roofs. Like he had a 92 at one point time during the goddamn season. The nigga was balling.
And I don't have no problem with that, Q. I love Jahmyr Gibbs' breakaway speed. Bijan don't have that breakaway speed.
Oh my God, that nigga is different.
Boy, all you see is the back of his jersey.
Then it's like here 5 through 10 for me is gonna be a little bit different because I'm gonna put Bucky Irvin at number 5. I know,
Bro, that's what I was gonna say. That's literally what I was gonna say.
Niggas gonna jump on my ass about that shit, but I'm putting Bucky Irvin at number 5 right there. And niggas told me Bucky Irvin. They said Chuba Hubbard was better than Bucky Irvin. Who believes that shit?
Oh,
Yeah. What do y'all think about now? This is one because the next dude at 6 for me, he didn't play majority of the season last year, but I can't overlook him. Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, he up there. Fully healthy. Yeah.
And then you got
Yeah, I wouldn't argue with CMC.
right there. Probably I could put Connor or I could put Josh Jacobs from Green Bay as the next two slots. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. I was gonna ask you where you had Josh at.
I can't put him above Christian McCaffrey. I
No.
love Josh Jacobs,
Yeah.
but he ain't a game changer that Christian McCaffrey does it passing as well as running. But like I said, he was hurt this past season.
Mm-hmm.
But I really do think when he get back on the field, that boy is going to be a force to reckon with.
Yeah.
Q.
Yes, sir. Come on with it. I know it.
I'm just to make sure, just to clarify something real quick before y'all go on and finish your list.
Yeah.
You said Bucky Irvin, right?
Yeah, I got a number 5.
Okay, all right. So before you get to your finish your list, as overall backs in the NFC South. So I'm gonna get this clarified. Are you saying that Chuba Hubbard? Oh yeah, I'm going there. Don't laugh yet. I'm going there. Are you saying that the illustrious Chuba Hubbard is third in the NFC South behind Bucky and your boy from Atlanta, Bijan Robinson? Is that what you're saying?
Bijan is the number 1 back in the NFC South.
Oh
Number
yeah, no
2
doubt.
is Bucky Irvin, and then Chuba Hubbard. I'm
How
saying
you talk about that nigga?
you motherfucker, you have to take the truth as it is.
That's the way I got him.
Yeah, that's
Now,
what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is.
the numbers don't tell the story fully, but I know Bucky Irvin is more explosive than Chuba. I know that Bucky Irvin is on a team where he toted that offense a lot more. I mean, they asked him to do a lot more over there. Even though Chuba had a little bit more yards than him, I know niggas will say, well, Chuba had more numbers, but Chuba impact wasn't as big as Bucky's.
And Bucky catch
saying.
that ball too. Q. He
Yes, he
catch
do.
that ball, man. He could easily put up 500 with Baker throwing the ball in that offense. With him being a fourth option, that boy could easily put up 500 yards in the air.
MDJ say he fourth in the South.
Oh, yeah. Stop, MDJ. Stop.
MDJ, you gotta hit the link and explain yourself on that if you free.
Stop. Kamara going down the hill, and I know you ain't talking about Chuba's backup. Stop.
What you at 8 Q? You at 8?
Yeah, I did 8 and 9 just now.
Okay, so you didn't have him 8. You had him like 10 to 15 too. Like, just wanted to point that out.
And then you could put Chuba just to please the Panther fans because I know they'll pass out. I'll put Chuba right there at 10, man. Them boys will pass out if I don't do it.
Over Devin A. King, like the Miami boy,
Me too.
or Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, Jonathan
I was-
Taylor.
Having a chain above that nigga though.
Jonathan Taylor. I'm sorry. They can be mad all they want to.
So he like 11.
Really, the nigga like 12, 13, dog. Because if you look, Kyron Williams was better than that nigga to a certain point. I mean, 14, how many y'all?
You know where I put Chuba, and they might get mad with this. James Cook holding out. He's not better than Chuba. He want money. He ain't better than Chuba. I put Chuba and Aaron Jones similar to each other to me. Similar. They'll run your motherfucking ass over. They can bang, and you ain't bringing them down with the first tackle attempt. Both of them. But the same thing I knocked Bijan for when it comes to Jahmyr Gibbs. Yes, they don't have that next boom level gear that you read in the back of his jersey as soon as he hit the hole. It ain't there. So
I just looked up Chuba Hubbard just now for PFF. Do you know where they got him ranked in the entire league?
it ain't pretty.
They got the nigga 16th.
Oh,
And Q, I'm gonna tell you another poll. I'm gonna tell you another ranking motherfuckers may not like, but the same thing I told old boy from the Saints fans. You don't read a lot. I read all the time. Now I respect Maurice Jones-Drew. Because he played and he was an undersized running back. He played in the NFL. He knows running backs when he see him. He got Chuba at 15.
Chuba, now I'm looking at this list I just pulled up. with Pro Football Focus, and they got him ranked 16th. And they said, yes, he's been 8th among yardage for the past season. And he running an 86.3 in PFF. But he's still, his receiving grade at a 39 is what holds him back from being higher. He can't catch the fucking ball to save his life.
And he
But
toting
nigga,
the rock by himself. He ain't sharing the rock. I mean, Miles Sanders, he ain't taking no totes away from Chuba.
Thank you. Miles Sanders barely been on the field last year.
Y'all got that nigga the fuck out of Carolina.
Think about it. They got on this same list. Tyler Allgeier's at 22. Chuba's at 16. Y'all fucking backup is almost as high as Chuba.
Well, motherfucker be giving me hell, Q. I ain't got nothing to say, man. I ain't got nothing to say.
That's crazy.
Nah, Q, what's up, brother? Nah, Q, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that, bro. That's
Leo.
what's up, Red? What's up, bro? That's a big difference. 22 and 16, brother. I mean, 15. Because for who the number one back? Saquon.
Number one, they got Derrick Henry. They agree with me on that one.
Derrick Henry above Saquon Barkley?
I think
thought that was
what they're
crazy
looking
too.
at is his totality. Because he
Oh,
led.
okay. Yeah. I got you on that. Yeah. Because how many yards he had last year? With like 1,800?
It was 1,800, and then he had like 20 touchdowns, didn't he?
Damn.
Last year, who talking about Saquon or Derrick Henry?
Talking about Derrick Henry.
Oh, Derrick Henry
That's,
had 19-21.
Yeah,
God
that's
damn.
a bunch of damn touchdowns. Yeah.
Yeah. If I had to start a team, I would go with Derrick Henry.
He was less than 100 yards behind Saquon, man.
Yeah.
But
I
he
would
had
go with
more
Henry.
big explosive plays than Saquon did. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they got him out there like that.
I agree with that. But I mean, Chuba, I mean, he all right. I mean, he ain't, he all right. I mean,
I like Chuba.
Yeah, he
The
all
way
right.
you got Chuba placed, you think he all right at 16?
Yeah, he 16 is where he need to be at. Yeah, he not a top running back, no sir.
Well, Leo, niggas tell me he top 10. So I mean,
Man, top 10 and probably rushing yards total last year, but that don't mean he a top 10 running back.
But see, y'all check this out. In the list I'm looking at on NFL Network, they got Joe Mixon, Omarion Hampton, which is a rookie. I could never go for that. James Conner.
No, Mario's
They got
gonna be
them
way
ahead
better
of
than
Chuba.
Chuba.
I can't put them ahead of Chuba.
Way
man.
better. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
even like projection wise, you could still say Hampton is better than Chuba
Yes,
because
Leo and Creekside. I agree. And I agree. Leo, thank you for putting the appropriate term on it because they're making a projection. But to give him, well, and I guess that's all these are is projections. So I don't really have an argument there. Yeah.
Hell, Chuba's hands not even better than Rico's, bro.
oh shit.
If y'all really want to get there,
You want to piss some people off today, huh?
I'm just saying we got to keep it 100. He ain't better.
Yeah.
His hands are not better than Rico Dobbs.
They not. No, Rico Dobbs catch the ball out the backfield, and he's
Yes, he
a
does,
threat.
Leo. Yes, he does.
He's a threat out the backfield, but Chuba's not much of a threat catching the ball out the backfield.
They keep talking about these. Don't be surprised if Dallas get a lot of burn this year, y'all. I'm telling you right now.
Who,
Well,
Dallas?
Here we go.
Rico.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to put him out there because he's gonna be more productive.
Y'all think so?
Yes, I've been listen, Q. What they failing to realize since he's got here, before he got here, we was already had the Deontay Foreman and Chuba experience. We were running the ball heavy. We were being more physical team than most people were playing. They like that formula somewhat. All right, they brought in Miles Sanders. It didn't work for whatever reason. They were trying to have Chuba and Miles do the same thing that Deontay Foreman and them did. It didn't work. You didn't bring Rico Dotto in here just to sit on the sideline and twiddle his fingers. I promise you that. I promise you that.
Now they have to let him run. They're gonna run the ball because the quarterback's a liability, so they don't want the ball in the quarterback hands.
That's why I just told them that earlier, Leo. It is what it is. It's written in the. Look how it's laid out.
Yeah,
Two running backs
they
right there.
saying
They're
it
gonna
without
establish the
saying
run.
it.
Yeah.
But
But
Leo,
that's where my
that's
point
not
of
what I've
contention
been
comes
hearing.
in.
That's not what
I was
I've been
gonna say
hearing. Go ahead. My bad.
That,
Craig,
hold
go
on,
ahead.
no, that's just like, remember when the Falcons had drafted Bijan and they had Algier
Yep.
because and who was the quarterback at that time?
Desmond Ritter and Marcus Mariota.
Okay then.
Yep.
So they don't want the quarterback with the
To throw
ball
the
in his
ball.
hands. Throw the
To throw
damn
the
ball.
ball. That's right.
Yeah, like we ain't seen this before or something. Come on, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's wild.
But you got these
So
Bryce
Leo,
Young
you're
fans
talking
talking
about like
about
dump offs.
4,000 yards next year. He ain't even gonna have the ball. Bryce gonna throw the ball about 20 times a game. That's it.
That's insane, bro. 20 a game.
Get these L's ready. 2026 Carolina Panthers drafting a quarterback.
But that's where I disagree with y'all, bro. I don't think they would let Bryce pick two wide receivers just to draft another quarterback. I feel like they're committed to Bryce now. They just want to see how much they're going to pay him. That's how I feel, though.
Okay, let me ask you this though. So you draft two. So you drafted a wide receiver last year because they say Bryce didn't have enough. Okay. So you draft another wide receiver this year because of what? Because Bryce didn't have enough?
I think that's how they're justifying it. But I said it's a bad decision. Like, I felt like I wanted a defensive player, but I think the way they're viewing it is that Bryce is their quarterback. They want him to succeed. They feel like he can succeed more with better talent around him. So they drafted another running back. I mean, another wide receiver. So, like, basically, to win a Super Bowl, you got to have an elite quarterback and a good defense, or a good defense and an elite quarterback. And it looks like they want Bryce to be elite, and they just want the defense
Hold on.
just enough.
Let me ask you this, brother. Do you believe they believe Bryce Young is elite or will be elite?
Hell
In
no.
your opinion?
Hell no. But
Okay,
I don't.
so hold on real quick, though, brother. So could it be plausible that it's a public relations thing by drafting a quarterback? I mean, drafting a wide receiver, as opposed to actually believing Bryce Young will be able to take advantage of the wide receiver we drafted?
Public relations and how? Like, what you mean?
Because okay, I say this. So the Bryce Young fandom, to you personally, do you believe it is warranted?
No, sir.
Okay, let's put a pin in that. So being as though the Bryce Young fandom is not warranted, his production is below average to bad, but we go back to the fandom. Just like I told somebody this the other day. I said, why is LaMelo Ball still on the Charlotte Hornets? He has been hurt every fucking year except for the first year, probably. He is a liability on defense. His shooting percentage is low as fuck. And they never in the game. I said, damn, why he on a team? Because fandom. Because he's exciting. And nobody would come to see Charlotte play if not LaMelo was on the team. So the Bryce Young fandom is so big in major sports media and with the fan base. So they have to appease the fan base and
That's
the
what I've been
media.
saying, Leo. That's what I've
It's
been
not
saying.
about
I
winning
can't
with
lie.
the team now. It's about the optics of Bryce Young's success or lack thereof. Just like
That's
last year, they was forced to
popular,
draft a
man.
wide receiver because everybody said Bryce didn't have enough help. So the Panthers sucked this year. The quarterback got fucking benched because of his play, but it was still everybody else's fault though.
And I
It's
understand that
public
point.
relations. Because look, brother, like you say, you had the worst defense in NFL history. No other team, no professional sports team in America would do what the Panthers did outside of public relations.
I understand that point. I understand that point. But like but fuck, bro. Even if you want to sell tickets, you don't draft a defensive player or a tight end, even like Tyler Warren that you think can sell tickets. You draft another wide receiver. I feel like that's like
It's a
that's
business,
dumb.
though, brother. Is it not a business?
Yeah.
It's a bit just like the Charlotte Hornets. The Charlotte Hornets, LaMelo Ball. If any other team, if Charlotte wasn't such a small market team, like say LaMelo played in New York, LA, or Houston, or Chicago, you think they would have let his ass go? They would have got rid of him. But being as though Charlotte's a small market team, the network, everything is placated around LaMelo Ball and the fandom. He's an exciting player. It don't equate to wins, but it's exciting. So
All right. So do you think they believe like do you think GM Dave Canales, you think they believe in Bryce at all? Like
absolutely
you
not,
think they
brother,
could be
because
a
we
threat?
got the proof. You got
They
2,000-yard
did see.
running backs. What you
Yeah.
doing with that for? Just like the Falcons 2 years ago, Algiers, and you drafting Bijan
Yep.
because you got my man. No matter your quarterback is inept.
Yep. And you see what they did immediately after that season. They got rid of his ass.
Immediately.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna do that, Red. We
Y'all
we
gonna
too
have
in
to.
love with the nigga.
Q, y'all gonna have to. And you know why? The economics, like Leo said, the business aspect of it is gonna force them to. Because the people, he can be liked around the league, and he does have almost like a cult following. You know, to me, it ain't nothing to be proud of. Now, I see some podcasts out here who try to play up on that shit. To me, it's sway, to be honest. But you know, when you really peel back the layers, it's gonna get to a point where the boos is gonna be louder than, you know, just the good vibes of having him out there. Them boos will become deafening.
Yeah.
And also, you got to think that your head coach, he can't afford to keep racking up losses, man.
Yeah. He trying to mitigate. The general manager, the owner, and the coach is trying to mitigate what the Panthers got going on in the quarterback position because it's a liability. So they trying to mitigate it with the running game. But in the NFL, where you can't touch the wide receivers, the defense is they on their heels all game. So if you got a halfway decent quarterback, you could take advantage of that. So everybody's scoring 20, 25 points a game. You can't run the clock out. You're going to have to throw the ball down the field.
And the smart thing about it too is, Q, and y'all said this a number of times. I agree with it. Leo said it too about even, you know, when he would analyze different teams, and then motherfuckers would be giving me hell. Talking about it's the same. Oh, it ain't that much difference. Ain't that much daylight between your roster and mine. And I said, you know what, man? They've been building this offense over here for a quarterback when it gets ready to step in there. Y'all have the same thing. Now, will Ted McMillan be that? It's yet to be seen. But aside from him, the work has been done. The work has been done. If Bryce don't win with this, it almost sounds like, I know y'all hate to say it because y'all done said it before. You know, when is enough enough? I know y'all are a couple of seasons past that, but
Red, you got to stop. Because what they'll do is they'll start flipping on the players that's here now. Because just like how I came out here and called Chuba a tier 2 running back, he's a Green Lantern instead of a Superman. Just like I said that shit, they'll start flipping on the motherfucker like that right there.
But Q, that's the fan. Q, that's the fans. That's not the operation of the team. That's just the fans. The fans, exactly. We did with fan. We're not making no decision about what's really because Leo, they want to win, brother.
The last couple of years, you can tell me ownership ain't been listening to the fans over here. You can tell me ownership hasn't.
What? Because they come into the game, but after a while, though, you can't keep Bryce Young out there because you're not. Because why Deontay Johnson was pissing the fit because he wasn't able to get the ball. When Andy Dalton came, he was having like 100 yards a game. So, no, and then the thing about it, Q, also, you're not going to get free agents. They not going to come to Carolina if the team is inept. If you might overpay for a motherfucker that's on the down end of their season like Clowney, but nobody's going to come to a team that's visibly handicapped, that's self-handicapping themselves. The Panthers are self-handicapping themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
think that's where we.
niggas
Oh,
love
go
it.
ahead.
Go ahead, Chris.
I was gonna say I think that's where we disagree. I agree that they're handicapping themselves and they're fucking the team, but I think it's because they genuinely believe in Bryce and want to invest in him, not because of I guess PR. Because if it was about PR, you don't bench him in the first place. I don't think so. That would have been like what
What
you
was the
just.
other option, brother? What was the other option?
The other option is to let him be so shitty that the fans want him out and you can get him out comfortably instead of having him stuck here when you don't believe in him and letting him draft your first round wide receiver.
But brother, here's the caveat. Even when he was sucking, he still had support from the fans, right or wrong.
Yep.
Even when he what?
Even when he was not even when he was out there playing, which was playing horrible every fucking game. My
Leo
bad.
said it ain't stop, huh?
Yeah, I had to stop myself. Like even when he was playing hard, the motherfucker playing horrible every fucking game. But when he was out there, he was playing bad. But he still had the support of the fans. Even to the modern times, he still had support of the fans.
That
So
was funny.
yeah, I had to catch myself on that one. But I hear what you're saying, brother. It's saying as far as this thing is, brother. Nobody wants to believe that the world ain't the way it is. I even go to the realm of politics right now.
Yeah.
Everybody want that list out. Oh my God, what a fucking list! You say the list was out. You told us the list gonna be out, brother. Look here, man. You people can't say what the fuck really going on in the world, let alone in the business world, because a lot of shit, people. If they told you that we kept Bryce because y'all motherfuckers wanted him on the team, motherfucker, like, why you listening to us? Just like, okay, remember when they remember the owner brought Cam back because motherfuckers was crying for Cam? He brought Cam back because the fans were crying for Cam. So you had to see what you wanted. This what you wanted. I gave it to you. You saw the end results. This what you want with Bryce Young. We're going to give it to y'all. We're going to try to mitigate it with the run game, but we're going to give y'all what y'all want. Y'all could eat this fucking crow and say, you know what? Bryce Young ain't it. We got to move on from it. Because it makes no logical sense. For them to draft a wide receiver and you had the worst defense in NFL history and you would draft a wide receiver, that it makes no logical sense. So we have me personally, I'm going to go on the side of them just looking out for the PR part.
Yeah. And Leo, you make an excellent point and a beautiful analogy, because even if you had the list, what the fuck you gonna do with it? I mean, you got to deal with the facts they are. Number one, the man is dead and gone. So like you said, if Bryce would have been cut for his poor play, people can be mad, but you just got to move on.
Yeah.
Don't get dug in the sand. Stop talking about the what ifs. You have enough evidence right now, like you said, to base your decision on this boy on. I hear motherfuckers all day long. Now, I heard somebody else talking about his numbers, right? And they just glaze and glaze and glaze. Top 6 in the NFL from this time and this time and this time. I said, okay, that's fine. That's fine. But when you compare him to the entire season, he was in the bottom 6 of the NFL by adding only 2 more games. Do you know how horrible those games had to be? So yeah. I think I read a thing on Sports Illustrated, and I don't know why, but these words jumped out at me when in the analysis they gave on Bryce Young. They said his rookie season was in the runnings with one of the worst rookie seasons we've seen by NFL quarterback. His second season was inconsistent. That's what they said. And I thought that was being kind. He wasn't dynamic. If you listen to the Bryce Sexuals, they'll tell you that he should have got the MVP for his play after he came back from his
you read it saying, to the fervor that people even I saw a young man, a young Caucasian man, he did a video about Bryce Young and he specifically showed the last game they played against the Falcons.
Man,
So he
supposed to be
said,
talking about Chuba.
I thought we were talking about Chuba.
Oh
What we supposed to be
God.
talking about Chuba
No, I
Hubbard?
Time
mean
for
you. I mean,
me to go on mute.
I thought that what we supposed to be talking about. Well, hey, what's that the topic of the show? That what I was clicking on.
but it's about. But
Here we
Chuba.
go.
We were talking about
What the
Chuba
fuck, Q?
and
What's going on here, Q? We supposed to be
wait,
talking about Chuba.
but Chuba's not. Chuba's a second tier running back.
What does that have to do with anything?
Come on, man. If you gonna come up here trying to cut people off, you got to
Chuba
have
ranked in the top 10 as far
in
as he was a top 10 running back.
in yards. Yes, sir. In yards. Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
can't
sir.
keep Bryce's name but so long before they get upset, boy. They get hot and bothered by that.
Yeah.
Man, they do.
So he was not expected to even be a tier 1 running back. He was drafted in the 4th round.
Here we
But
go.
brother, I mean, running backs have good seasons. Okay, hold that real quick right there. But you say that's Ronnie. Your name is Ronnie, right?
Right.
Okay, hold on to that thought real quick. Why did the Carolina Panthers pick up Miles Sanders?
Because he needed a compliment to who?
But
To Hubbard.
when Miles Sanders was with Philadelphia, how many yards he had his last year?
I think he had close to 1,000 or over
No,
1,000.
Ronnie, you gotta be specific. You don't say don't.
When he was with the Eagles,
With the Eagles,
before he got to us,
his last year with the Eagles.
over 1,000 yards.
Okay. And so, Ronnie, you said he had over 1,000 yards, right? Didn't you just say that?
I believe so.
He had
Yeah, he was
1,200.
expected to
Ronnie.
be a 1,000-yard
Ronnie,
running back.
Ronnie, put a pin in that timeout. So, what did he do with Carolina the next year?
When he got to us, he farted. He didn't do shit.
Okay, so Ronnie, let's go with that. So, being as though we know that running backs or players, period, so a lot of players are not consistent. So, can we say Chuba Hubbard getting over 1,300 yards is an outlier for his career, or is that the norm?
I think Chuba has not had a
Hey,
comfortable
Ronnie,
offense
we're
to
not going on what
operate
we
in
thinking,
to get
Ronnie.
1,000
We're not
yards.
going on what we thinking about, Ronnie. Because if you ask me what I think
I'm
Tracy
saying
McGrady was the most talented
that
basketball player
contributed
ever.
to him
But
not
Ronnie,
doing as
we
well as
gonna
he
go on
did
what
last
happened.
year.
We're gonna go on the facts, though, Ronnie. We're gonna go on the facts. We don't go on what we
That
think now.
contributed. That's a contribution to what
But
he
Ronnie,
wasn't
we
able to
go on.
accomplish.
But I hear you, but we gonna go on the facts, though, Ronnie. We're not going on what we think.
Okay,
Ronnie,
he didn't have that. Last year was his first year being 1,000-yard running back. Yes,
Ronnie? Is that an outlier for his career, or is that the norm for him?
that is to be seen yet as of yet, my guy.
No, Ronnie, he's already played
My
3
guy.
years. Ronnie, he's already played
He's
3
had
years.
1,000. This is his first year having 1,000 yards. The previous year up until now.
Okay, so Ronnie,
This year we shall see.
is that to be expected from Chuba Hubbard?
Because he
DJ, I'm
had
glad you
Miles
pulled up. I got a
Sanders. He
question for you.
technically had Miles Sanders last year too. So what is it?
Nah, brother.
He
I
technically
got you.
had Miles Sanders last year too, right?
I'm talking about Chuba Hubbard. Is that the norm for him to get 1,300 yards a year? Is that the norm for him?
Obviously, no, because that was his first year doing it. No.
Okay. So, but Ronnie, when Miles Sanders had a bad year, does that happen? So my point is that running backs,
Miles
wide
Sanders
receivers,
had a
they
bad
have
year
good years.
since he was at Carolina. Miles Sanders had a bad year ever since he was at Carolina. So
Leo, let me get him, Leo. Let me get him. So, and I want to pull BJ
and
in
y'all
on this.
letting Red talk this shit about Bryce Young. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
What you mean? He ain't the only one.
Y'all
He not the
motherfuckers
only
letting
one
this
talking shit. I
damn
mean,
Buzzard fan talk shit about y'all Panthers. Y'all
Ronnie, Bryce Young numbers talk shit about him.
niggas cute, fly ass cute.
I guess you didn't hear me talking about the Saints.
They letting this damn Buzzard get on here
He
and
called him
talk
a
shit
buzzard.
about his Panthers.
So you don't want Ray to
That's why
talk
I
at
had to get on
all.
here, man.
No.
That's
You
why I
ain't
had
want
to
Ray
get
to
on
talk
here,
at all.
because this nigga here.
No.
Go ahead, Red.
That's
Go
called
ahead.
filibustering, sir.
Thank you for your permission, Sir Ronnie. Thank you. Hey, BJ, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
So I read an article on NFL Network today, and it was one of
What's
their
up, y'all?
writers.
By the way, what's up, Leo?
What's happening, good brother?
What's going on?
A writer by the name of Garrett. I guess it's Podell, Podell, Podell.
Mm-hmm.
But he said, and I don't know if y'all saw this or heard this. He said that that Miles Sanders was saying that most of the Panthers' struggles last year, the year he can talk about when he was there, was in relation to Bryce Young's struggles. That might be news to some people. So he went on to
Okay.
explain how, in particular, when a quarterback is struggling, particularly a young quarterback who hasn't figured it out, it makes it more difficult on the running back because teams know that your quarterback really isn't a threat to throw the ball. So they key to running back. Would you agree with that as a former running back, DJ?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, because he's not a threat. I mean, shit, you could cheat. You could bring a man up and just say, hey, bro, hey, man, you got these two motherfuckers. This is a damn 30 sitting there. He gonna get it off. And and cheat. The one man, sometimes defensive coordinators leave one man on two if you don't watch it right. If you watch it right, he said, yeah, he gonna send. He said, you don't think this motherfucker gonna get it over there that quick. Nope. Yeah. and to the credit of the offensive line and also Chuba Hubbard, he got those yards. He earned them, boy. That boy earned that shit. Don't get it fucked up. He earned them yards, but as a top tier quarterback, of course, he's not. I watched him since his sophomore year at Oklahoma State. I had high hopes for him. I wanted us to draft him, believe it or not. But the first year or two, it's like, the NFL is a step quicker than him than what he was in college. So I had to take a flyer on him, but as a solid number two, behind a great number one, yeah, it'll work. But for right now, we straight with Rico and stuff. And Rico's the same guy. He's the same guy.
He looks similar to me.
I'll say this. What's Atlanta? Tyler Algier is better than both of them. I'll say that.
Yeah. Chuba, Chuba, what happened to Chuba? Because I was a fan also in college.
Yeah.
And what happened to Chuba, his ankles, he had his ankles went out on him because he's not as fast as he was when he first came into college. So unfortunately, his injuries have slowed him down considerably. But I was a fan of his in college too. So it is what it is. That's how life goes.
Yes, sir.
But the Panthers they're building a team. They're building a team.
Yeah, that's why next year's the year for me.
Shout out to D'Angelo, the legend. He said, Leo, you a goddamn genius. Appreciate that super chat.
Oh, thank you, brother. You know what? Goddamn, thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Ronnie, you got your shit together now?
No, Ronnie's still he's still researching Bryce. And then they say Bryce Young, while we talking trash about him, Bryce Young's stats and his win-loss is trash. We don't have to make up shit or add nothing to it. It is what it is with this dude.
But
So
you speaking as though he like a 5 or 7 year vet in the league.
Who's speaking like that? Nobody, because nobody gets grace though, Ronnie. Did Justin Herbert get grace? Did CJ get grace?
He a 5 or 7 year vet in the league, and we've been seeing years. We dealt with Matt Moore.
No, Ronnie, we can't. But the Panthers are not the only team in the NFL, brother. So you've accepted mediocrity as a standard, Ronnie. No, sir.
Accepted mediocrity.
You have.
I don't throw out the damn steak before I cut that motherfucker. Like y'all
Man, we
want to
cut
throw
that
the
shit
nigga out
twice.
the
That
window,
shit ain't done.
and then you blame everything about the offense on Bryce Young as though he is predicated on everything.
Nobody's doing that. We
running
can still
well.
lose all the games, and he shows that he has the talent to do it.
And then
that's what we asking for. We're not even asking for a bunch of yards, a bunch of wins. We need to see somebody that's gonna be the franchise player moving forward. That's all we asking for.
It's only been 2 years.
Man, I don't know how many even practices you walked up to and say, yeah, that one, and that one, the ones they can play.
Ronnie won't give that. Ronnie don't have an investment in it. Ronnie, you won't give. If you had a business investment or if you had a relationship with somebody, you wouldn't give that grace to anyone on your personal level, whether it's financial or domestic. You wouldn't give no grace.
I wouldn't
no, sir.
Something that
you would. You would, Ronnie.
Years of not
you would, Ronnie. You would.
No,
if you're in a relationship and you was with a woman for 2 years and that woman cheated on you, and that woman did not give you anything that you
He
asked her to
ain't
do,
cheated.
you would
That
you would
motherfucker ain't
not
cheated.
give her that
He just
grace.
ain't played well. That's what the fuck
Okay, let's
I'm
take it to
saying.
the business side, Ronnie. If you had an investment that
Bitch ain't
lost
sucking
every
dick good. That's all. You
but
ready to
okay,
throw the
but
bitch
Ronnie,
away
Ronnie,
because she ain't sucking dick good.
but Ronnie, let's take it,
She ain't sucking
let's take
dick
it to the
good.
business side though, Ronnie. If you had an investment and it kept
Man,
losing money every year, would you still hold on to that investment, Ronnie?
she trying to get better. She trying to
Ronnie,
get
I asked
better,
you a
you
question
know.
though, brother.
She
I asked
trying
you
to
a
get
question,
better.
Ronnie.
She is who
Leo,
she
he
is,
don't want to
Ronnie.
let that.
That's the
Leo, you know he
problem.
don't
She
want to
is
let
who
that
she
dick
is.
sucking
Yeah,
alone,
yeah,
is
they
he?
don't want to go there.
Damn, Q.
Try to
No
reform
faith,
these
no
hoes.
hope. No hope,
Ronnie
no
has
faith.
no investment in Bryce Young outside of
Ronnie, you a
emotional.
rest haven,
But when
man.
it
You a
comes to
rest haven
reality,
for
Ronnie,
hoes, man.
that's
I
not
ain't rest
that's
haven.
not real.
I just want to see the product
He said a
evolve.
rest
That's
haven.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
that's
ain't
that,
trying
Ronnie. That's
to
pretty much what
rest
it is, Ronnie.
haven. I just
You a
want
rest
to
haven.
see the product evolve. Y'all motherfuckers don't want to see the product evolve.
Damn, it's been fucking 48
What
months. What else
guarantees
you
do we
want,
have,
nigga?
Ronnie?
It's a lot
What
of
guarantees do we have, Ronnie?
hate, man.
There ain't
Ronnie,
no
what
damn hate. It's
guarantees do we
reality, nigga.
have though, Ronnie? So you
You
said
see the
Bryce
way
Young a peak?
you see the progress that the team was. You see the progress the team has made. You see the faith they have in Bryce. Everybody backing Bryce. I don't understand how y'all can sit here and just say, we gonna get rid of him next year if he don't do well this year. How?
Why wouldn't
What
you
do
though,
you
Ronnie?
see?
Why wouldn't you?
What's indicating that? What is indicating that?
Why
What's
wouldn't you
giving you
get rid of? Why
what's
wouldn't
giving
you
you
get
the
rid of him though,
idea
Ronnie?
that that's going to happen? Huh?
You
Ronnie,
see how
why
many
wouldn't
wins
you?
we got?
That's what I'm saying. Ronnie not living in the real world, man.
You think that's gonna
No,
continue?
I'm asking Leo, what's giving you the perception that that's where the team is headed if Bryce underperforms, they're gonna get rid of him.
Because they
Where
got
do you see that?
boy,
yard
you
running
need to
backs.
stop.
What is
Ronnie,
that's
they
what
got
you
two. They
do.
got two running backs, 1,000
You get
yards.
the best talent for your scheme as a coach. Rico Dowdle is a great running back. He put up 1,000 yards week. I ain't gonna say great. He's a good running back. He's a good running back for the Cowboys. He put up 1,000
He might
yards.
be better
Put
than
up
Chuba, to
over
be honest
100
with you,
yards.
man.
He
Especially his
put
pass
over
catching.
100 yards when he played us
Better all
the
around.
previous
He
year.
really is.
So he's a good running back. Why not
Ah,
get the best talent at running back to go along with Bryce? I
Hey,
don't
hey,
and we
hey,
understand
did
hey,
it.
what's the
Ronnie,
problem.
Ronnie, I do have a response for you. I know you don't like to hear from Red Swarm as a Falcons fan, but just when it comes to football,
Buzzer,
can I
Buzzer
offer
fan.
something?
Go ahead.
Okay. So you said, what indication do they have that just because Bryce underperforms that y'all will get rid of them? Is that rid of him? Is that what you said?
Right. Correct.
Okay, so Leo was trying to get you to respond in terms of investments, but I wouldn't even go that far. I just ask you straight up with football. Okay, so every first round pick, there's a clock whenever a player comes into the NFL. And for a first round pick, you have 4 years. And if they pick up the fifth year, which is an option, then they have to get a new contract. So players don't enter the NFL just to remain perpetually. So if he continues to perform subpar, you think that the organization, your owner, would just say with the same player and then keep him for another 4 years for a total of possibly 9 years when he's playing underperforming? Do you think they would do that?
I, I think he would have to do incredibly bad. He would have to be benched again, and they possibly would put him back in if they felt like they wanted to see more of him. If he was benched again, and he would have to
You
prove
see
that
you see how
he is
ridiculous that is.
Yeah,
incapable
Leo.
of.
Ronnie, that nigga ain't
Oh my
prepared for no
God,
benching,
Ronnie.
Ronnie.
I'm telling you,
He
I'm
can't
telling
Ronnie,
you,
you
they
prepare
would
for
realize
have to
people
bench him
jobs at
again. They
stake
would
with
bench
this
him
too,
again.
Mike. You realize that, right?
benched
People jobs at stake
again.
with this. Y'all okay, bro?
Leo, he said benched again.
People jobs
I
at
heard him.
stake every year.
Ronnie,
No,
if he
no,
get
coach. I'm
benched
talking about the
again,
coaching
Oh
Ronnie,
staff and
God.
all
Every
them
year.
GM, all them behind
People
this
be
shit.
fired every year. Everybody's
Okay, just
replaceable
like Bryce. Well,
as
Bryce
an
can be
NFL
too.
right
How
now.
about that? Why you sound so fucking
Oh
I
my
didn't
surprised then
say
when we
he
say
God.
it?
couldn't be replaced. I said what is giving you the indication that that is going to happen?
Dude, in
If
any
you
situation,
say
the
that,
results we have, you transfer that to anything in life, boy. You looking like we gotta make some changes. Even you, with
Yeah.
yourself, if you do that for 2 years straight. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's the idea that's going to
Man,
happen.
I did my
See,
ass. There's so much money involved in this shit,
I
boy.
mean,
This ain't no
Ron,
personal
they
shit,
could be
bro.
surprised. Anything's possible. I agree. Anything is
Yeah,
possible.
okay.
But
Ronnie
I'm
is one
not
of those
getting that. I'm
irrational
not getting
fans
that
that I spoke
sense.
about. Ronnie is one of those irrational
Oh,
fans that I
Yeah.
spoke about. No matter
I'm just not
in the,
getting that, Leo. I'm not getting
I
that they
understand, no
gon'
brother. I
you
got
know.
you, brother. I understand, Ronnie. It's clear that
Oh boy.
you don't get it, and I understand, and I appreciate the fact that you're saying this because
I
you
know it's
represent
possible.
a
I know it's
large portion
possible,
of the
yes.
Carolina Panthers fan base. You represent a large portion of the fan base that's irrational, unrelenting, illogical, and emotionally attached to a person who you don't know.
That
So
is pretty
that
harsh, but
represents
I
a
agree.
large portion of the Carolina Panthers fan base when it comes to Bryce Young. So that's why
I just
they
don't
drafted a
see that,
wide
man.
receiver instead of a defensive player, which they need.
They have to have an impact on offense.
Dude,
Who's
they
the
went and
impact
drafted
player
2 years
on
straight on first round wide receiver. They got your tight
who's
end, they got your running
who's
backs.
the
What else do you
impact?
want?
You
They got your
supposed to have
guards. I'm like,
impact
bro,
players
I don't know
on
what else
every
you want
level.
in
On
this
every
housewarming,
level
but
of
but
a
but but but
team,
but I done done the
you
best I
shoot
could.
for an impact player on every level of the team. I don't understand why people use
Ronnie, you a ribbon
the
in the sky ass
weapons
nigga.
against
That's
him.
what you is. You
That's
ribbon in
what
the
they do.
sky.
Y'all use
He
the
said ribbon
weapons
in the sky.
against him. We shouldn't get that because Bryce supposed to be this, so we shouldn't need that.
Leo, this Joker got a lot of stamina. I'm just letting you know if you didn't
Well,
know. He got some
but
stamina.
BJ, but like I say, that's why it's PR, it's public relations. They have a large
I
the
just
half
don't
and half of the
understand how
Panthers
you
fan base
use
are
the
Bryce
weapons
Young fans.
against him.
And you know
His
Half
what?
of the
You
fan
weapons
just
to
base is
you
make
Bryce
just
the
made
Young
me
team
fans.
think of
better.
something. Regardless of what the potato salad tastes like, you still gotta sell that shit.
He
That's what
So
supposed
I
to
said.
do
Yeah,
more
you
with less.
gotta
they
That's what
just
you
like
want
the
you
from him.
gotta
LaMelo
sell it.
Ball shit. If
That's what
LaMelo
you
Yeah.
want
Ball
from
went
him.
on the Charlotte Hornets, they had the stadium be completely empty. They don't matter. It doesn't matter if they losing with the motherfucker on the team as long
Yeah.
as
You
the
still gotta
idea.
sell them
More with
tickets.
less.
Yeah, so I understand. I got you.
Yeah. So
Do
yeah.
more with less, huh?
But
That's how
that ain't
you
Bryce though.
define
Nah, we
greatness.
Bryce
gave him
Young is the
more.
less, brother. He's the
I was
less.
That's
about
the
to say
greatness,
it.
huh? That's how you define greatness. Somebody that can do more with less.
See. First of all, I know you ain't talking about Bryce and greatness in the same sentence. I know
I'm
you
just
just didn't do that.
asking a question. Is that the
Oh, okay.
perception
Please,
that
thank
you
you, man. Don't
have
do that, man.
of
No,
what
you
he
made a
should be
statement,
able to
Ron. You
do?
didn't ask a question. You made a statement. You made a
No, I
statement. Do
asked,
more with
is
less.
that what you expect? Is that what you expect Bryce Young to be as a first round draft pick, number one, to do more with less?
You
That's
have
what they
to,
all
Ronnie,
asked
because
to do,
listen to the
yes,
man.
Say the
statement,
shit,
Ronnie.
Ron.
yes.
Ronnie, if you get number one pick, your team is trash. So they expect you to do more with less. That's why they took
This
you
is
number
Earth,
one.
Say
Ronnie.
that
Ronnie,
word
this is the
again.
planet we
Say
call this is
that
Earth, or
fucking
we
word
call it
again. Say
Earth.
that word again. Say that word again.
Uh,
Expect. EXPECT. Expect, right? That's what you said.
Oh,
Expect.
now you gonna dice up the word expect.
Expect.
You
He
boy,
said
you
it.
real rich. You know that?
Did he say
You
it?
real rich
He
with it,
said
so,
it.
boy.
Ronnie, they said they shouldn't have expectations for Bryce Young.
You
Is that what
said,
you're saying?
hey, but that's not FACT. That's not
Ronnie,
See,
FACT.
so they shouldn't have expectations for
So
Bryce Young.
so you hey you that means you have an idea about what the results are gonna be, but prior to them happening.
But
So
Ronnie, should
you're
they not
telling
have
yourself.
expectations for him?
So you
So, Ronnie, I'm
that's what you're
asking
telling
you.
yourself.
Of course,
We
that's what I'm
all
talking about.
have
Look,
expectations.
you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right, brother. But let me ask you this though:
Doesn't mean
should
it
they
ain't
have
gonna run true.
But Ronnie, real quick though, should they have expectations for Bryce Young?
Yeah, he's the number one pick. Right.
oh, we just said that.
Yeah, see, yeah.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
Oh,
What is
I'm
that?
not saying you what
oh.
you I'm just stating the fact it's still an expectation.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing. That's
you
all.
just you just saying
I'm just
words,
letting you
Ronnie.
know it's an
You just saying
expectation.
words.
It's not
Ron, you smoke.
it's
He's
not
just
what's
hearing
going to
himself
happen.
Oh no,
talk.
he got to smoke.
But his
That smoke. That nigga
progress
smoke crack. You
is
smoke crack,
happening.
don't you? You sell drugs? Jump!
His progress is happening. He's getting better. He's
Joe Clark on his
improving.
ass. Jump, Ronnie, jump!
That's a fact. He's improving. He was much better
No, no,
in the
no, no, no,
second
no,
half of
no,
the
no, no. That's
season.
not a fact, Ronnie. That's not a fact.
He was in the
That's not
second
a
half
fact.
of the season. He was much better than the previous first half of the season
Ron, I
last
told you
season.
this yesterday. 84 yards, and then he went to 170 yards. That ain't
That was
that's
before the
marginal.
benching. That was
That's
I'm
terrible,
saying after
Ronnie.
the benching, he was much better. That's the
I
second
think
half of
that's
the
what he
season.
talking about, Ronnie, ain't it? Ain't that what you talking
Lord
about?
have mercy. I can't explain it to this nigga no more than I did yesterday. The boy made my head hurt.
No,
Ronnie,
Q. They got their emotions involved. So you can't really.
He just can't see it. He don't want to see it.
He can't. He can't. And Q, Bryce Young is the son who smoked crack, who steal from his mother. They won't see the problem. They won't
wonder where the
see
money
it.
went. It could be him.
It could be my baby stole. Bryce Young
Nah,
can't be
my baby
trash
ain't do it,
because
so somebody else
I
did it.
like that guy. He a nice guy. Bryce Young can't be bad. They got their emotions attached to this dude, which is dangerous.
We got a new guy to the stage, King Casual, 336. Who is speak your mind, brother.
Hello? Oh yeah, we in here now. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
336.
What's up,
Oh,
Q?
okay.
What's up, fellas? Yeah, what up?
What's going on?
What's up?
All right, 336.
Yeah, what's happening, fellas? What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Ronnie, you ever listen to
much.
yourself on the playback? You ever listen to yourself on the playback, Ronnie?
My God, here we go.
Have you ever played these
from
episodes
time
back?
to time I do. Yeah, from time to time I do.
Have you realized that you have had no argument for like a year now?
I obviously have an argument because motherfuckers
You
are
have no
debating the
argument,
fuck
Ronnie.
out of me. Everybody want
Ronnie,
to
you
know
have
what
nothing
run
left,
did,
brother.
what this, that, and the third. I'm just telling
Somebody,
you what.
but somebody has to stop you, see, because they whooping your ass, Ronnie.
What?
Yeah, they whooping your ass. You ain't got no fight in this game, brother. I'm sorry, they stomping you out,
The
Ronnie. You
fight
ain't
is
had no
measured
argument.
by those that are in the fight, sir. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, it's also measured by
Your
the people
measurement
witnessing
is
your
not
ass whooping. Yeah,
indication
it's
of
also
what
measured
I'm
by them
gonna
niggas
do.
sitting around with the phones recording that ass whooping, Ronnie. It's also measured by that. And I'm here to
Man,
tell you,
I
these boys
I
wearing
don't
your
take
ass
it
out.
as serious as
You
you.
ain't had a single
You
argument,
take it a little
not
too
real
serious.
ground to stand on, Ronnie. That's the problem. You don't have
Okay,
anything
well, what
real
ground are
to
you
stand
standing
on.
on?
Oh,
What
I
ground
agree
are you
mostly
standing
with
on?
these fellas. Yeah, I agree mostly with these fellas. But I'm on the wait and see train. Yeah, we're gonna wait and see. Because at the end of
On the
this,
wait
somebody's
and
gonna be
see.
right and somebody's gonna be wrong.
On the wait and see. Okay, I'll be waiting.
Yeah,
I
we on that
guess
wait and see.
we gonna see.
Just don't disappear now if things don't go your way, because I know you like to go MIA, Ronnie.
He will. He will. Him and G Baby, they do that exact same thing every year. They talk
Damn.
that crap
That
and
Jalen
then
talking
they
shit.
disappear.
Jalen talking shit.
With that bass in his voice too.
Yeah.
You.
Don't disappear.
But Ronnie, I will tell you one thing. You on all that shit you said one thing that was so crazy, boy. I can't believe you said it, Ronnie. Ronnie, if that nigga get benched again,
A bitch
it ain't
again.
no getting up. It ain't no getting up from that. If you a
Nah.
first round #1 overall pick, that's it, bro.
Bitch again, we getting another quarterback for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 years in a row. Yeah, you know,
They
go
gonna
After
ahead.
that
always
boy
bring
gonna
in a
need some
quarterback.
therapy.
Always bring in a quarterback and bring in competition. No
But Ronnie, if he
one gets
get
running from
benched,
that.
Dave Canales gonna tell him, "I want your
But
key card to the building."
I wouldn't escape from the fact that they could throw him right back out there to see what they have. I don't. They're not
I
gonna
told
get
you
rid of
people
him.
jobs was at stake, Ronnie.
He said
It's
to
at
see what
stake
they
every
have.
year. What are you talking about? People's jobs at stake every year.
So if
While
you
Bryce
bench him
Young
again with the
if
same
during
head
their
coach, you gonna see
tenure
what
they
you
are
got.
graded on this shit, Ronnie. What do you not
336.
get?
He said they might
Bring
throw
in
him back out there to see
competition, bro.
what they got. Them some blind motherfuckers
So,
if they
so,
had to bench him
so
twice to see what they got.
They
the
gonna bring
same
in
head coach
competition.
gonna bench you twice, and he need to see what he got.
They do it all the
He done seen your
time.
ass for
No,
two.
What you talking
Ronnie,
about?
he done seen
Ronnie.
you for two
Stop it.
off
Stop it.
seasons and two full
They do it
seasons, and he
all the
benched you
time.
twice, and he
They
need to see what
bench
he got.
players
Ronnie Tico
trying to
say
out the season.
abort the mission.
Ronnie, you saying they do
Control
that all
Alt
the
Delete,
time,
Ronnie.
but they're not doing that
If the
over and over
Tell him.
season is
again for
going
a number
back
one overall pick.
and you have to play the players that are on the roster.
He say
Oh, we
abort
know that.
Oh, you
So
But we
don't.
if
also could get
Not
rid of
after
the
you bench
players
him, you
on
don't.
the roster.
2 times.
and
Ronnie, do you know? Do you know
Ronnie
what a
not being
benching
serious.
is?
Ronnie not being serious. He not
Ronnie,
being
you know
serious,
what a
For
bro.
benching
real.
is?
I think he
A
is.
He
benching
got
That's
is
to
the
a
be too
sad
conscious
part.
hard at this
decision made
point.
That's the
by a
sad
head
part,
coach
Leo.
He got
to
to.
sit a starting player, Ronnie, for whatever reason
Leo,
he deems necessary.
that's the sad part, Leo. I think
That's
he
real
is
sad.
for real. Yeah.
Ronnie, how many
This is
opportunities do you think these
Ronnie,
people
this is a
have come
conscious
back to the
decision
league?
you making here.
Yeah.
This ain't no accidental benching. This is a conscious decision made by your coach. It ain't gonna
Ronnie,
be
come on
happening
down
3 and
off
4
that
times
ledge,
next year.
Ronnie. Come on down. We
Okay,
got you,
so
bro.
are
Come
they
on
gonna
down,
get
bro.
him? Say they bench him next year after maybe like
Bench,
It's
he ain't
over.
gonna be here next year,
That's
Ronnie. I
it.
guarantee you that.
Ronnie,
If
Ronnie.
that happens, he's not gonna
You
be
ain't
here.
even gotta
that's not
finish your
logical,
question,
BJ.
Ronnie. That's the end. That's it.
It's
You ain't
over.
even gotta finish
No,
the
that's
question.
not
Yeah,
That's
logical,
it.
they
BJ.
will do
Nah.
him like they did Daniel Jones. Once they
If
bench Daniel
no, they're
Jones
not.
again,
If he's
they
still
cut
on the
him.
roster, if he's
Yes.
still on the roster, they
You
gonna
don't
play
want
him,
none of
BJ.
that. Him on the
If he's
team and
still
no
on the
news
roster, they
articles,
gonna play
nothing
him.
on TV,
They
the
don't want
internet.
But
no
you
He
can get
is
that out
association
your
with
gone.
him.
mind. You can get that out your mind.
Nigga.
No, you can get it out your
If he's
mind.
still on
He
the
is
roster, they
gone,
gonna
bro.
play him.
Oh, all right, all
The
right.
only way they not gonna play
You
him
keep
if they
effing
release him.
around. The end is near, Ronnie. Than more than you think. See,
If
you had that little
keep
extra year in
hoping,
your
BJ.
pocket
Keep
last year.
hoping and
This shit,
praying.
look,
Keep
man.
hoping and
The
praying,
Hey,
BJ.
hourglass
matter of fact,
is
That
the
nigga
same
ain't
age
But
as
keep
the
Ronnie,
hourglass.
are you
you
familiar?
hear
Yeah.
Ronnie's wording
supposed to
though.
be
Listen
talking
to his
about
wording.
Chuba.
Hoping and praying.
Listen to his wording. His wording is hoping and praying. You only hope and pray for shit you got an emotional
You
attachment to.
don't we supposed to be talking about Chuba?
Man, these are year one feelings. I can understand
Now
in
he
year
back on
one
that
coming out of
feeling.
Alabama. Nah, man, I ain't
This
trying to hear that
motherfucker
shit,
sitting back
bro. You got
laughing
me
too. I
fucked
Hey,
up.
think
Ronnie, are you familiar with the Ronnie? Are you familiar with the Mac
Talking
Jones
about
story?
you, Q.
what did he
Do
say,
you, do you know the
BJ?
Mac Jones story? Yeah, are you familiar with the Mac Jones story? The quarterback Mac Jones from the New England Patriots. You remember Mac Jones?
I slightly remember.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
say
yeah. I'm glad
no,
you slightly
no.
remember. That's
The
gonna be that nigga if he get benched
Patriots,
again.
but yeah, I
You gonna
remember.
slightly remember that nigga if he get benched again. It's gonna be the same guy. I
And the
promise
thing
you.
about Mac Jones made the playoffs his first year though. So what
And
makes
they still
Ronnie
got him the
think
fuck out of there.
exactly? What makes Ronnie think they're gonna hold on to a motherfucker who ain't did shit but turn the ball over
Bryce
and get some
Young,
Because
Bryce
fanfare?
Ronnie
Young
thinks the
not
league
making
give
him.
keep
Bryce
giving
not
you
Mac
rookie
Jones.
opportunities over and over again. He
Not
thinks
three,
they
not after
oh,
3
Bryce
years.
Young
That's what we
not
trying to
making
tell
him
him. Not
again.
after three.
Because Ronnie feels bad for him. Bryce
yes,
Young
yes.
is the boy next
Too bad
door.
for Bryce Young.
He's the underdog. They have emotional attachment to this dude because they root for him. It has nothing to do with logic and reason. It's all emotion.
I
Well,
just say
you,
the
Yeah.
you
boy
you know
next
what?
door.
You're absolutely
God
right, Leo.
damn.
And the way I think about it, he got a hot
He
8 months left in Charlotte, North Carolina, and that ain't with my emotion. That's
Y'all
being
motherfuckers
real.
just want to throw. Y'all
I
don't know
can't
No,
the
wait.
no, I'm
situation
being real. No, Ronnie. If he
and the
do not perform, he
circumstances.
is out of
They
he is out of
have a lot
Charlotte,
of
bro. He can't be with the next guy we bring in on the
a lot
same roster.
a
No, that's
lot
too
of
much. You got to think
environment
about this, Ronnie.
created
Ronnie,
through
really
little
think of this
Utah.
through. He got 8 months, bro, for real. Because Dan Morgan and Canales is not gonna keep this on their jacket year after year after year. And then even if you
Man,
get
bro,
fired, you try to get another job with
Bryce
this
Young
bullshit
got
on your
all the
record, man.
support.
Nobody gonna keep looking
Bryce
left
They
on
not
this
Young
gonna
shit,
got
they not
bro.
gonna
all
fuck
of the
with him.
support of the players on him.
Exactly. It's a lot more people and a lot more shit involved, Ronnie. This is it,
Hey,
bro.
hey,
Like Michael
hey,
Jackson,
Ronnie.
this is it,
Ronnie,
bro.
is it endless support? Where does the support
Oh my
end?
God.
Because y'all keep saying he has the support of the
Hey
franchise,
man,
which is true.
Tuba,
But where
Tuba,
does that end at?
Tuba that came out and
That's
It's
what
just
I'm
supported him.
saying.
unlimited
This
support
is
Ted,
it.
forever.
This
Ted
the
that
year,
came
bro.
out and supported him. The whole coaching
Man, I
staff
don't
that
What?
care
came
who,
out and supported
I
whatever.
him.
They
asked
ain't
you,
cut
when
no
does that
Hey
checks.
support
man,
end?
I don't know what y'all
Yeah.
watching. I don't know what TV y'all watching, bro.
Man, this
I
is
don't
called
know.
life,
Hey,
my
Ronnie,
man.
Listen,
I
I
said,
Ronnie.
don't
when
know,
does that
bro.
support end?
You living in a
So
fairy
y'all
tale.
talk like
No,
this
I
boy
ain't
just
living in
got
no
endless
fantasy land. This
chances.
shit
He
happened
got
every
endless
day, Ronnie.
support.
Y'all living in a
This shit
fairy
ain't
tale.
endless
I
All
don't know
support.
right.
what indication
No,
y'all
Ronnie,
Ronnie,
getting
what you
to
got
Ronnie,
to
say
sound like
shit
you
is,
understand
done
bro.
is
burnt
that
one. You
there's
sound like
little
you
to
done
no
Whoa!
burnt one.
patience. Ronnie,
Okay.
Ronnie,
Did
there's
this
little to
nigga
no
just say
Oh
we
patience
my
living
in
in
the
a
god.
fairy
NFL.
tale?
There's
I
little
don't
to no
So
even.
we
patience
I
in
don't
living
the
in
even
a fairy
say
NFL.
Hey,
that
tale.
be
hey,
going on.
333. He
I
projecting.
don't
He
even
talking about
smell that.
himself. He talking about himself. He projecting.
I
But it's
don't
clear
even
and
This
obvious
smell
that he
that.
living in a fantasy world. That's all. It's
Yeah,
obvious that he's
y'all
living in a fantasy
obviously
world.
are. If that's what
Man,
the
I just
tea
broke it
leaves
down to
are
you in
reading to
reality.
you
8 months,
all,
buddy.
y'all need to
Call the
burn
damn
them motherfuckers.
the damn Brinks truck,
Ronnie,
whatever
there
you
is
want
Burn
to
little
them
to
call it.
motherfuckers
no
Move
down.
your
patience in
shit.
the NFL. It's even less patience for a number 1 overall pick. if
In
he's
year
not
3.
Hey,
year
man.
3.
Year 3, that's crazy.
Year
Dude,
3.
last year you had a
Hey, man,
pass. You had a year in your back pocket. Now, hey, it's all on the table,
2
baby.
years, 2 years in the same
Man, okay.
system.
Man,
Make
you
sure
okay.
you say
You
that
ribbon in
too.
the sky for okay for
Make
that
sure you
news. All
say
right.
that too. 2 years, second season in Canales systems. Make sure you say that. So he's
Oh,
more comfortable. He can play at the
I could
speed
care
he
less
wants
if
to
it was
play
the 8
because
head
he
coaches. You in the
understands
NFL right
he
You
now.
you you
understands
hear
how
you
to
hear how you talk about Bryce Young? It's
understands
an
the offense better, much
it's
better.
his
So
wording is endearing. He needs to be more comfortable. You hear the emotional attachment? It's not nothing
Yeah.
based
it's
on
not the
reason.
most. That's what happens when you comfortable within the system and you can operate better as a result of
Yeah,
comfortability.
I got you, brother.
That's
You
what
want him to be
happens.
comfortable.
That's how you create
You worried
continuity.
about how he
That's
feel.
how
I got you,
that's
brother.
how
Yeah, I
Chuba
understand.
that's how Chuba was able to get 1,000 yards
I
because he had a
understand,
credible
Ronnie. You
offensive
concerned
line
about how
that
Bryce
could
Young
block.
feel in the system, whether he's
So
comfortable or
that
not.
is
Nigga,
I got
why
you.
that is why
nigga, Chuba
that is
had
why
900
Chuba
something
did
yards the
something
year
that was
before
an
that.
outlier. That's what you say. An
The hell you
outlier.
talking
Was
about?
that an outlier that Chuba did? Of course. It was an outlier last year
The
for us
nigga
to have
had
a top 10
900 plus
offensive line.
yards the year before,
The
Ronnie.
fuck? The fuck?
He had
He
almost
had
1,000 yards
100
just the year
yards. He
before.
had 900 yards. He didn't have 1,000 yards, Mr. Guy. So let's get that
I
understood.
said almost. Yeah, I said almost
I didn't
because
hear no
900
Hey,
is
and Ronnie,
almost
don't
I just
nobody
1,000.
give
said
a
you
damn
threw out
about
that number like it
coordinators and
was.
stuff either being under somebody's system. Baker Mayfield been changing coordinators since he got to the league.
Yeah, good point, brother. But they ain't
What
got
does
no
that
excuse for that, though.
mean? That's Baker Mayfield. I'm not judging Bryce according
Ronnie,
to
either
Baker
you is
Mayfield.
or you
I'm
ain't.
not
It's
doing that.
that simple, but you don't seem to get it.
Well, I don't.
He
Y'all
get it. He get it,
obviously
BJ. He
don't want
just
to
don't
get
want to be
nothing either.
wrong. He get it, brother. He just can't admit that he's
Dude,
wrong.
ain't no human on
What are we
planet Earth
wrong
perfect.
about? You
Ronnie,
have an
it's
opinion.
okay.
Yeah,
It's okay.
That's
Not
what
yeah,
I'm
y'all
wrong
remember
or
y'all
saying,
right,
told me
It's
it's
bro.
man.
wrong,
okay.
and they do
Okay.
understand this.
Not
They
a
don't want
wrong
to
or right,
understand, but they
man.
do understand. Yeah,
Yeah,
don't let
they
these niggas
know.
fool
They
you.
know.
They grown men too. They get it.
Not a wrong or right, man. You feel one way,
Well,
I feel
I
another.
give more respect for people that admit they wrong and shit than
Wrong
just standing
about
here on this
what?
fucking
Yeah.
hill.
You talking
See,
about something that
Ronnie, you
hasn't
tell
happened
Ronnie, you're
yet,
telling on
BJ.
yourself again, Ronnie.
It
Ronnie, you're
hasn't
telling on
happened
yourself
yet. What
again,
y'all
brother.
talking about hasn't happened yet? I know what
Ronnie,
has happened. I'm just speaking on what has happened.
you telling
Y'all
on
hoping
yourself
for something
again,
that ain't
Ronnie.
happened
What
yet.
you just said, Ronnie, you just said you feel one way, I feel another way.
Right.
Did you just say that?
Correct.
Okay, but Ronnie, but who cares about your feelings though, Ronnie?
Yes.
I
Hey,
didn't
what
say I
Leo telling
feel.
you, there's
I
emotions and
said
things
you
that you
said one
feel,
thing, I said
and then
another.
there's facts, buddy.
What?
There's facts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
And the
I
fact
just look
is,
at
we
things
ain't
from
getting
a
no
lens.
wins with this damn new stadium
I look
getting,
at
well, the
things from a
renovations and
lens
all this.
from
They ain't
growth.
getting all this shit done
That's
for,
what
for
I
this
say.
nigga to keep
It's
doing
been
this.
2 years.
Ronnie,
He was better. He was better in the second half of this previous season before he was
man, I keep
the
hearing that
other season.
dumbass
They
argument.
listen,
Boy,
Ronnie.
this is
You
the
judge
So
wackest
quarterbacks
argument
off
in
of
the
what they
history of the
done for the
world.
season, not 4 or 5 games.
I'm just
What are we
saying
doing?
this was an
You
My
just like
analogy
my
letting
for
them
my
that
do that.
baby
first
can't do
season.
no wrong. My baby got an A in gym. You got to give my baby credit.
A and Jim. But
Yeah.
when all you gotta do is show up and dress out. Yeah.
My baby got an A in gym. My baby beat the Atlanta Falcons on the last game of the year, and he was dancing.
How
You
many
see my
A's did
baby
your
out there?
baby
Did you
get
see my
before
baby?
that A? How
Did
many
you see
A's
my
did
baby
she
though?
get before that A?
Did you see my baby out there?
Oh, bad A.
But see, that's something. That's what I told the brother earlier. I said it's a large portion of the Carolina Panthers fan base that are so head in the sand about this dude that they could see no wrong. So it doesn't matter.
Okay. Let me
They
ask you
had
this.
to give him everything.
So if your baby got a D before she got that A, would you still punish her for getting an A? Cause she had a D before the A.
Okay, Ronnie, I see
I'm
you.
just asking.
I
I'm just asking. Would you
And
put
Ronnie,
her
we asking
ass
for
in the
a B at
corner?
least. We
Would
ain't
you
even
put
asking
her
for the
ass
A.
in
So
the
don't you
corner?
he ain't
Fuck
slick.
that A. Get your ass in the corner. You made a D last time. I don't give a fuck
Oh,
about
look
that goddamn A.
at Ronnie. Ronnie
No,
coming up
no,
with
no.
the analogies. I'm
The last
proud
2 years
with
is the D. We asking for at
you.
least
You
a
gotta
B or a
admit.
C
You gotta
plus. That's
admit.
what
You
we asking
surprised
for
me,
right
though.
now, Ronnie.
Which one would
I'll
you
take a
choose?
C plus at this point. I'll take it.
Answer the fucking question.
I answered it.
All
The
right,
D, I can
small
overlook that if
talk,
you give me
man.
a C plus, Ronnie.
That he didn't get a D. He got F.
Man, what the fuck?
He talking about a D. The motherfucker got F.
Motherfucker got a D.
I try to work with him
He
with
had
his
an
little
F.
2K2
That's what
sliders and
he
shit,
trying
but
to
I
add
try
shit
to work
into
with
him.
him.
He think he's slick, man. Talking about a D. The motherfucker got bit. Motherfucker got kicked out of school. He talking about he got a D.
Damn, he did get kicked out, didn't he?
Motherfucker got kicked out.
But he went from an F
I
to a
forgot.
B.
No,
Motherfucker, hey,
not in no semester.
Mm-mm. He might have got a B in science at the last motherfucking school, like the last week of school, but
Either
that's
way,
crazy as hell. But I mean,
just
I
take
see why David Tepper, I see why Canals and them, I see why Dan Morgan them said just draft a wide receiver to shut these little motherfuckers up. Cause they not gonna stop.
Who's the impact
Man,
on offense? Who's the impact on offense? You so enamored on saying Ted McMillan shouldn't have been drafted. We shouldn't have got an offensive because we got Bryce. What the fuck? Who's
It reminds
the
me,
impact on offense?
we'll start calling the Bryce Young supporters the Beehive. I hate to take off what Beyonce,
What?
but
Where's the
it's the
impact on
Beehive.
offense?
the
What's the impact
Beehive.
on offense?
I'm gonna start calling these motherfuckers the Beehive.
Careful.
I'm asking, what is the impact on offense?
Careful.
Who?
Very careful, bro. Very careful.
Say it with your chest, sir. I can't
Is that
hear you.
quantum?
Yes, it is.
The
Oh
Beehive.
shit! See,
Beehive. There it goes. Beehive.
see,
Be
Frank
very
got
careful.
reinforcements now. This some bullshit. You
Very
did
careful.
this. You did. He done brought in reinforcements for this variety.
Why do Leo gotta always refer to this feminine thing? I don't understand why he
No,
does
Kwam, no. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying like far. I'm just talking about. Like the fandom.
I'm messing with you, brother.
Okay. No, I'm just talking about the fandom, though.
I love this, man. But since I'm in honor of beloved, Ronnie, I got you. Hey, Ronnie, let me do this for you, my brother. Because I think, what's up, Red?
On the bullshit, y'all. Here it come.
Here we go.
336. This is for you because you initiated a conversation the other day that you didn't get to finish.
Skip the greetings, Quantum. Get to business. Let's go to it.
All right. I'm gonna ask you guys something. Let's start with I already deposed Red. BJ, I got him too. I'm gonna start with 336. Let me ask you something, 336.
That's some bullshit.
BJ, you want it? I'll give it to you.
No. 336 got the floor. I ain't doing that now. I want to hear what you got to say.
That's what I thought.
There ain't no punk out, nigga. Don't get it fucked up.
Yeah. Question for you, 336, my good brother. Are you a Josh Allen fan?
I think he's pretty good.
Here we go. Hold on, let's don't start that shit right there again. Let's don't start that shit right there again.
Yeah.
Let's don't.
Let me ask you to go. AQ, let me ask you to go.
Same place he been going. Same place he been going. BJ. Same place he been going.
No, I ain't heard this one.
I'm gonna keep going. Somebody can debunk it. How about that? Until I get properly debunked. You ready?
You know what? 336. You know what? No, hold on. Before 336 go, I'm gonna tell you this some bullshit. We heard this before. And tear his ass up. No homo. Tear his ass up. 336. Let him talk, y'all. Let him talk. He get his bullshit he about to spew, y'all.
Hey, you saw how his reinforcements came in. All right, let me ask you something. Are you a Josh Allen supporter? You're not? You don't like Josh Allen?
Not a supporter. I mean, I think he's pretty good, but I'm not necessarily a supporter or a fan, though.
Okay, so he's a good quarterback in your estimation, correct?
He won MVP, of course.
Okay. Let me ask you about another couple. Let me ask you another name. How about Jared Goff? Is he good to you? You like him?
Yeah, he's a good quarterback.
Let me ask you another name. How about Matthew Stafford? Is he good?
Oh yeah, great quarterback. Yeah, he is.
What about Eli Manning? Is he good? You like him?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I know what you about to say. Here we go.
What
He
about
can't say nothing. Eli's got 2 Super Bowls.
Well, hold on. You gonna see. What about Kirk Cousins? Yeah, like
he using the average niggas now.
No, sir, brother. No, sir. No, thank you. Because Kirk Cousins, you can't lump Kirk Cousins in with them. You can't do that. You can't. How you look? Kirk Cousins has no accomplishments. Kirk Cousins has no accomplishments, brother. Don't start that.
Leo, hold on, Leo. Just wait to see where Leo. Just wait to see where he's going, Leo.
Okay,
it's utter ridiculousness. It's utter ridiculousness, Leo.
I'm gonna let y'all know what he gonna do when y'all get him in the corner. He gonna say y'all ain't let me finish, so let him finish for real.
Let him finish. It's utter ridiculousness.
Not today, BJ. I'm gonna let it go.
No, you can play that card, buddy.
I got one more name. Yeah. What about Lamar Jackson? Y'all think he's good? Y'all like Lamar Jackson? He's a good quarterback.
I don't like his playing style, but I think he's a good quarterback for what he is.
Well, okay. Now let me ask you one other question. All of you guys, what is the what's the stain on Bryce Young that gives you guys the conceptual ideology that he's not a good quarterback? What do y'all got on it?
No arm strength. He can't put the ball down the field. He's terrible. Throwing off his tippy toes, bad mechanics. I mean, should I continue?
No, I want to hear it. Go ahead. Keep on. I want to hear it. All right. So it's not based on his body of work. It's based on his measurables and all of his intangibles. So
no, sir. It's based upon wins and losses, yards per throw, yards average per game, and interception ratio to touchdown.
Okay.
The same thing you measure every quarterback with.
Okay, so how long has Bryce been in the league? How many seasons?
Oh my God!
It's the same amount of years as C.J. Stroud.
Well,
same amount of C.J. Stroud.
No, that's not the question. How many years has Bryce Young been in the league?
3, going in his 3rd year.
Okay, but he hasn't played his 3rd season yet. Just his first 2, right?
So how many years he need? 5? He need 10? How many years do he need?
Well, hold up. Stay with me. So he's only played 2, right?
So I hope you ain't saying what I think you can say.
Yeah, he about to say that shit. I already.
What I'm about to say? Y'all tell me what I'm about to say.
No. What I know what you're about to say, but Quan, let me ask you this. Quan, you got. I'm gonna ask you a question, Quan, real quick. Before, because he hasn't played yet. But Quantum, you absolutely right. Quantum, he has not played yet. But according to your name, we can go off your ability to reason. Quantum, let me ask you this. The NFL, they already got plenty of mock drafts for 2026. Vegas and such has already had the Carolina Panthers drafting top 10. So Quantum, are you going to tell me that you're going to go against the grain with Vegas, NFL analysis across the board? Are you going against the grain and saying that Bryce Young is going to exceed what we already assumed? Are you going to the grain and saying that?
Well, Leo, actually, Leo is number 6. Leo, they got him at number 6.
Okay, I know. Yeah, that's what I said. Top 10. I said it's the top 10. So, Quantum, are you saying that you're going against? Are you going against the consensus, Quantum? Is that what you're saying?
No. See, now I didn't get a chance to finish my statement to you, but I'll answer your question.
I told y'all this the setup right here. I told y'all.
Let me get this out so I can frame this better for you, Leo. Maybe it'll help me to
already see something when it takes an hour setup to send a motherfucker. It takes an hour setup.
I told y'all.
Well, hold up. Now watch this. So Bryce has only played 2 seasons, going into his 3rd. You really only have his first year to say how terrible he was, right? Is that what we're saying?
No,
is that how
he was terrible 2 years in a row. What you talking about?
Huh? No, 2 years in a row.
We don't exclude anything.
Quantum, you're being selective, Quantum. So Quantum, Dave Canals' decision to bench Bryce Young, we disagree. We just disposed that didn't happen.
No. I'm asking you. So are we talking 18? Are we talking 18 games, 16 games? That's why I asked. What are you guys using?
You don't break the seasons down in pieces. It's the full thing.
I'm asking. Well, no. Listen, I'm asking. What are you guys basing your ideology on to say he's trash? Is it his first season? Is it the first 18 games?
Quantum. His overall body of work as a professional quarterback.
6 and fucking 22. 6 and fucking 22.
I'm glad you said that.
6 and fucking 22.
I'm glad you all said that. Go, you fool me. I couldn't even recognize your avatar. Go. I didn't know it was you. All right. So here's what I got for you guys. I gave you guys a list of names, right? Quarterbacks. You guys say we're good.
What Quantum gonna do? Quantum. I know what's gonna do. Quantum gonna bring up Troy Aikman stats and Peyton Manning stats when they reject.
No.
Yeah.
He's trying to bring up Josh Allen first year
No,
when he
he's
wasn't
talking about the
good.
guys. All the guys he named at some point in time at the beginning of their season struggled.
Oh, okay,
And then they turned it around. But what we not gonna do is overlook the fact that every last one of those guys that you just named.
Hold on.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know where I'm going with it too. You better make it clear. You better change what you're saying.
Nah, ain't no better in there. You gonna be quiet and you gonna listen too.
I ain't listening to shit. You got it fucked up.
Listening right now?
No. Hell no. Hell no. You're not about to do that. You're not about to put Bryce Young on par with any of them.
I have to.
No, you don't.
Let me finish, bro. I'm gonna finish my point, and you can retort me
do this shit.
However you like. I'll accept your retort. But first off,
you're gonna have to go ahead. You're gonna have to.
One last line of all those quarterbacks that I mentioned. Those guys have all played 5+ seasons, but except with the exception of Lamar Jackson. He probably plays 4 or 5 or somewhere around there. How about this? How about
even his Mike knew was some bullshit.
How about Bryce Young's rookie season was better than every single last one of theirs? How about that?
Here we go.
Percentage-wise, completion percentage.
It was.
Mike didn't want to hear that bullshit.
And look, Bryce has only played 2 seasons, right?
You said his what is what?
His percentage? What percentage?
Yeah.
Say it again. Your mic cut out. Say it again.
You said percentage? Well,
can you hear me?
What percentage you talking about,
yes.
Quantum? What percentage?
Bryce had a better rookie season than all those guys.
And no, Quantum, can you codify that, Quantum? Quantum, we need details. We need details.
First of all, no, he didn't. Than Josh Allen, because Josh Allen only played 9 games. Josh Allen played 9 games. And then the next year, Josh Allen, with no help, won 10 games and won the division.
What say you guys?
And what he didn't say is that Josh Allen was inserted in the middle of his first season. He didn't start off the season like Bryce.
And did Lamar did Lamar start when he was a rookie?
No, he didn't.
Okay,
he didn't.
I'm just making sure.
He played behind Flacco. And also, he went to the playoffs his first year.
Sure did.
Don't go nowhere, Quantum. Don't go nowhere now. You ain't got something to do.
Right
you
there.
don't get something to do.
That's one-sided bullshit right there. Go ahead and look some shit up. Go ahead.
And Matt Stafford in Detroit was the worst franchise in the NFL the whole time he was there, except for the 45 years with Jim Caldwell.
And go. I know Quantum ain't say that Bryce had more yards throwing than Matt Stafford did.
No.
He tried to put him in Matt Stafford. Bryce Young can't hold Matt Stafford's socks.
Like he can't hold his jock strap. He can't hold nothing. Matt Stafford could throw the ball behind his back further than Bryce Young could.
So check this out, y'all. Matt Stafford only played 10 games his first season. He put 2,200 yards, 13 touchdowns, and 20 interceptions.
Quantum, where you at? I ain't heard you breathe yet, nigga. Where you at?
7 fucking games.
You get
7 games.
Not 7.
And
he tried to include all that information.
That boy played 16.
Man,
16 games.
Q, please refresh that shit. Please
and
refresh.
None of was on the road.
I don't believe that. That's 7.
I put it on the screen. They got it right here. 10 games where Matthew Stafford played only in his rookie season.
Y'all should be embarrassed to talk about
John
Bryce Young
over there. See, niggas don't tell you that shit.
What would that backup in Chicago that beat Bryce that time? What's his name?
Gilbert or something like that. It's still with a G.
No, the nigga from the division.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Come on up. My audio went out. My bad. All right, guys.
The quarterback from Division 2 that beat him in the barrier.
Let me address some of this.
10 games now. He only played 10 games because John Kitna was the starter, and he took over.
Leo.
I'm listening, bro.
Y'all want me to address some of this?
Please, nigga.
Yeah,
y'all want me to address some of this or not?
You can try.
Y'all want me to address some of this or not?
Nigga played 10 games and then nigga missed 7 games.
I can add color to this if y'all like.
Quantum, you have no defense, brother. You have no
All
defense,
right.
Quantum.
So how many? So how many did Bryce throw?
Tyson Badgett.
It don't matter.
Tyson Badgett.
No.
Badgett.
Hold up.
Tyson Badgett.
Well, hold up. All right, go ahead.
Go ahead. 5 hours. Come on, man.
But Quantum, why would you use?
That's
But
his
why would you
game.
use?
That's
Why
his
would you use?
game.
Quantum, why would you? Quantum, you made a mistake, brother. You said you compared.
I can't say anything.
You compared Bryce Young's rookie season to Matthew Stafford, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. But Quantum, you forgot to mention on purpose. I know you did. Maybe you didn't know, but you forgot to mention that they didn't play the whole season. Though Bryce Young played 16 games.
I know
brother.
that.
On purpose. You did that on purpose.
He did.
So you want me to address some of that? Yeah, I did it on purpose. The reason I was saying that, guys, is because
Sit on the screen.
A hello? A hello? A hello?
What? Hello?
Nigga got
But I'm saying, like, you trying to use them their poor performance as rookies comparison to Bryce. Okay, nobody outside of Lamar did anything noteworthy. But then the next year, though, brother,
that's not my point. My point is
played 10. Then he got injured the next year, 3 games. So in 10 games, this nigga wiped Bryce Young ass practically on the yardage. When you look at the numbers, and you say
Bryce threw 500 more yards, I think.
But Quantum, he didn't play the whole season, though, brother.
Bryce played 16 games.
But
Bryce played 16 games.
Stop it,
guys.
Quantum, 6 more games.
Hold on.
You gotta
hold on, guys.
Y'all
Y'all just talking for me. Can I please speak? Look,
Try to tell
I'm
you.
not saying that it's equivalent. That's not what I'm trying to say here. I'm just showing.
Yes, you are.
That's the whole point.
You are.
That's the whole
Exactly what you
point.
doing.
That's not what I said.
You
I
said
said
he
it's
had a better season.
Okay, go ahead, guys. Y'all like a pack of pit bulls.
Young had a better year.
Y'all ain't gonna let nobody walk through the backyard.
Stop this shit,
Y'all
man.
like a pack of pit
Quantum,
bulls.
you ended and said that Bryce Young statistically had better years than them. Did you not end and say that, brother?
I said
Every quarterback you
That's what it said.
I said that Bryce Young had a better rookie season than these guys did. I didn't go into the specifics on the game. Oh my God, bro!
Quantum, why even mention that though? Quantum, why even mention that? Because Quantum, none of them were starters. Quantum,
he's trying to insinuate that those dudes started bad and that they all turned out to be something. So
thank you. That's where I was going. That's where I was going.
Oh, I know what you're doing. I told you what
we know that already.
Well, I disagree with that, but you're right. That's where I was going with it. I didn't get into
because it's some bullshit.
Specifically.
I appreciate the shortcut.
Is that true?
Thank you.
I know, but he trying to take you down the street.
Allen made the playoffs.
That's right.
Get
Because
you a burger, sit down,
we can go right through this little path over here. We get right to it.
I'm gonna get you a hot dog and everything else to go with it because you got to see.
But Quantum, Josh Allen went to the playoffs his second year. Lamar went to the playoffs his first year.
So what? They had better teams.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
No, they didn't. No,
they didn't. Kendall. Who was Josh Allen throwing the ball to?
No fucking body for 2 years.
For 2 goddamn years.
Nobody.
Look, guys,
2 years.
Listen.
All he did was win the division. All he did was win 10 games.
Wait a minute. I'm more realistic than the average person. But look, I'm more realistic than the average person that supports Bryce, right? I'm gonna be real about it. I'm not saying he's equivalent to them. I'm not saying that he's better than them. I'm not saying he's going to be a superb athlete for the next 5 years. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you got to give this guy as much time as that they had.
No, you don't. No, I don't.
No worse than they did.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Wait a minute.
No,
why not?
I don't.
Well, okay, but why not?
Wrong place talking this crazy shit.
Because first of all,
but why not?
So let's compare him to the first guy you said, Josh Allen.
Okay,
no fucking comparison.
If you look at all the guys that I mentioned,
if I'm looking at Josh Allen year 2, I already know that McDermott and Brandon Bean, they went in there and built that defense first because they got a bunch of our players. Starla Tulale, goddamn Captain Mulligan, what other nigga name that went over there? The DN, Super
Yeah,
Mario,
Mario.
Mario Addis. Yep.
That backup, that
They
backup
went.
linebacker
That's why they.
Milano, he went there too.
Vernon Butler. Vernon Butler went.
Trash
Every
can.
last one of them went over there to the Bills, and that's what they did the first year. They gave Josh Allen no fucking help until they went and got Diggs in the third year, and then what he do? Put 4,000 yards up on your monkey ass.
Did Bryce Young have any help? His
Oh,
rookie year?
What?
Go. Here we
Oh
go.
my God!
I'm just asking.
Oh my God!
Hey, go. Can I say something real quick?
I'm asking.
Oh my God! What?
I'm asking. Did Bryce Young have any help?
Hey, go. I got a rebuttal for that. Can I say something to this man? Because
Who
he
did Bryce
getting on my
Young have
damn
this weekend?
nerves, bro.
That's your
Can I
boy.
say something
Who did
real
he
quick,
have?
bro?
That's your boy,
Quantum don't
BJ.
even know what
Get
he's
your boy.
talking
Get your
about.
boy.
That's your
Get
boy.
your boy.
That's your boy.
That's your boy.
I love Quantum, but this the only thing me and this nigga disagree on right here. Now, he took a name off the list that he read to y'all, and it's Troy Aikman. Because I see he come in here
I didn't go back
he
that far.
roasted
I
me.
could have.
No, you couldn't have, because I told his ass the Dallas Cowboys when Troy Aikman was a rookie is way worse than the damn Panthers when Bryce Young came in his rookie year. He tried to argue me with that shit. He really did.
Nah, yeah, for Cowboys are trash, Troy.
I tried to tell him. And he wanted to
Listen,
argue that
guys.
shit. That's why
Look,
that nigga
look,
off
okay.
this little updated list.
Updated.
What I'm doing, guys. No, what I'm doing is giving you an ideology of looking at what guys can become, and not saying their rookie season is largely the only way you can judge how good they're going to be. If you look at all those
You ain't even
guys,
saying that.
well, I'm just saying.
But
You can't say, okay,
Quantum, that's
all right,
everybody, though, Quantum.
whoa. Wait a minute.
Everybody.
So okay, well, let me ask y'all the question. So would y'all say he looked? Was his second year worse or better than his rookie season? Tell me that.
It was
worse, Quantum. I'm gonna tell you, it was worse.
It was
Because
worse.
Quantum didn't. What year he got benched in his first year?
Well,
Quantum.
if you get benched, that's a worse year, bro.
Quantum. What year he got benched in his first year or second year?
His second season.
So when you
games
get benched, that means what? That means you're not playing good enough, right?
You weren't playing good enough. Correct.
And
You
in
weren't playing good enough to play.
the words of the coach,
But how did it end? How did he finish it?
No, Quantum,
How
no,
did it
brother,
finish?
no.
How did it end?
You can't move
I
the
said what?
goalpost, brother.
No.
Quantum, you move the
I
goalpost.
asked you what season looked better, his rookie season or his sophomore season?
Quantum,
Which one?
you can't move the goalpost, brother. You said he
I
got
just asked you a
benched in his
question.
second year. That's
For
when he
2
got
games. But
benched.
look, he got benched 2 games in.
So stank shit or wet shit is
That's
what you asking me.
two games in.
Quantum, you
basically an
conveniently
extension
leave
of your
out the
first
reason
season.
he got back on the field is because of a car accident, but I'm going to throw my hands up. Continue.
Well, I'm asking, what year did he look better in? His sophomore season or his rookie season? Which one?
He was terrible
marginally better right there at the end. That's what you want us to say. Marginally better right there at the end.
No, I want you to tell me which. I just want you to tell me which season would you, if you have to take Bryce, would you take his rookie season or his sophomore season if you had to pick?
I don't want none of it.
Yeah, I really don't.
You got to take one.
I don't want that one.
You got to take one.
Yeah. If I got to answer your question, I like y'all say at the end of last year.
Okay,
it was marginally better. Marginally.
Okay, that's what I say. I said marginally. That's my word exactly. Go. So what I'm saying is, he hasn't shown enough to say that he's going to be the superstar of the future yet. He hasn't. But I'm saying
he showed me enough to get rid of his ass. That's what he showed.
I would no. I wouldn't go there because look. Well, let's see what happens.
Quantum, why when you go there, Quantum? He got benched.
Because I need one more.
You personally need one more. You need one more.
Well, okay. The reason why I won't throw him away just yet, Leo, is because of how he turned the season around. And
Quantum, are you including the Tampa Bay and the Dallas game? Quantum, are you including the Tampa Bay and the Dallas game?
Leo, you know what? Y'all know what?
Of course.
You know what? I'm
all season.
I'm gonna go with this right here. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna give you that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing I can't lie. Y'all know I'm always gonna keep a spade in spade. And I gotta say that nigga Bryce, you know what I'm saying? He showed me that he had some intestinal fortitude. Because I thought that bitch was dead. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I thought the bitch was dead. I didn't know he had no fight in him. I didn't know he had fight in him. So he did show me he had some fight in him. I gotta give him that.
How did that do with the wins? How many wins that gave us?
Well, glad you asked that question, Q. How many of those wins did he had if the defense was there?
I mean, we only had 5. I mean, what the fuck? We only had 5 wins. So I mean, what are we talking about?
No. But how many would we have if the defense would have showed up?
I don't know. You tell me. Since you know
how many we would have had if he ain't throwing interceptions?
At least 8.
Wait, Quantum. How many wins would the Panthers have if Bryce didn't fumble the ball? How many wins the Panthers would have had if Bryce didn't turn the ball over? So we can do the same thing, brother.
No, you can't. He only fumbled the ball in the Dallas game.
But hey, Quantum, you said the word only. You said the word only.
Well, you said fumbles. You didn't say.
No, you said only. You tried to diminish our problem. You said only. You said only, though, right?
No. I said only because you said you specifically singled out interceptions. You specifically singled out fumbles. And I said he only threw 10 interceptions. He's never thrown more than that. Well, he threw 11, I think, in the first season.
How many pick sixes did he throw?
Yeah, he threw none last year.
4, 5.
None last year.
He did throw pick sixes.
No, I think you're thinking about the first season, right?
No, he threw one in Denver. He threw one in Denver.
He didn't throw one in Denver. Okay, I didn't remember that. He threw one in Denver.
I'm sure you
did.
did.
Yeah, he threw one.
I don't remember that.
I knew he threw some.
He threw some in the first season.
He threw 2 picks in Denver. I know one of them was
2 picks in Denver.
2 picks.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Go. He did throw one in Denver. 1. Okay, but is that not better than the ones he threw in the first season?
What?
Did he throw
the same games?
A pick six.
Did he throw
pick 6?
What we do 1. Now, let's go back to the first game of his entire rookie campaign where he threw those 2 picks to Jesse Bates. Has he ever done that again since? No. So I'm saying
he did do enough to get benched. Quantum.
Pick sixes.
He didn't do enough to stay on the field, BJ.
I know you don't want to hear that, but you forgot about New Orleans, the first blowout of the season, 47-10.
No, I didn't forget it. I included it. I know he threw 2 picks in that game, but this was
that's the number 2 pick six we done came across. Right?
Was that a pick 6 in that game? I don't think so.
And then he threw a LA Clippers. He threw a pick 6 there against the Chargers.
Was there a pick 6 in that game?
But see,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All I remember is the one.
Yeah, see, and we argue with you.
But
after that game, they said no more.
That was the last game I went to, and I want to forget that game.
Yeah, niggas forget that game. You see how?
Okay. Well, how about this?
Good harder.
Well, hold on.
It happened.
Well, has he had a game like that since?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Quantum, he did. Quantum, when they played against Dallas, was it a good game for him?
Which one was it?
The game he played against Dallas last year.
It was until he fumbled.
And he fumbled. 2 picks and
Bryce
fumbled.
was moving the ball. Right. But look, Bryce was moving the ball very well when that game first started. Until he got into the red zone.
I told y'all this is why they have to keep him on the team for now, because the fan base.
But Leo, realistically, you're absolutely right. He didn't have a good game that game. He screwed that one up. He screwed up that game. The Tampa Bay game, they just overmatched him. They overpowered him. He just couldn't do nothing with that game. But his passing yards.
Hold on, he couldn't do nothing. He the quarterback. They paid him to do something.
How you glossed over that game real quick? I don't understand.
The Tampa Bay.
Bryce get a mulligan on that game. He get a mulligan on that game.
Yeah, they just overpowered him.
Yeah, they just overpowered. He couldn't do nothing about it, man.
No, ain't no mulligan. No, I know. It ain't no mulligan. No. He screwed him up.
He had a help. It was raining out there. It was raining.
Answer real quick on that part. I caught that.
No. Listen. He had a terrible game. He did not convert key third downs. He did not complete key third downs. Mm-hmm. He just didn't move the ball as well as he did the first time he played them. Now, why? I don't know. He didn't fumble the ball in the red zone when Chuba had it. That lost us that game.
He trash?
He didn't play. Huh?
Y'all boys sit tight. I got a bunch of super chats to get to, man, because y'all about to make me flip. Shout out to God damn, the real HHENT. He said Bryce was a 3 who got to make over a 5. Still ugly. Let Bryce start 1-3 or 0-4. It's a wrap. He's not surviving the second benching. We shall see. Next is Flame for Jesus. He said you have to remember Mac Jones. He actually won a national title. He was on the football field playing. Next Flame for Jesus also put out there playoffs or get Bryce out of here. Let's all be for real here. No more talking about what we're going to do. I want to see it and not hear it from fans. Yeah. And then lastly, no, we got a couple more. Shout out to JP Shepard. He said 2 first-round drafted wide receivers, 2 former Pro Bowl wide receivers, most expensive O-line, 2 1,000-yard running backs. A first overall pick needs this much to succeed. Boy, you preach the gospel. CJ Hill.
He didn't ask
CJ Hill. We appreciate that super chat. He said Bryce Young has 16 fumbles and 28 career starts. God damn. And shout out to Flame for Jesus for the big super chat. He said we hear the same thing out of these fans every year. I'm tired of hearing it. Show me on the field. He also threw one in the Philadelphia game. If he doesn't throw one that game, we win. That game gave them 7 points. Shut up.
Quantum glossed over it. Quantum said only. He only fumbled the ball. He only threw interception.
That's why we lost the Philly game. Is he serious?
Only.
That's why we lost the Philly game. We lost the Philly game because he threw 1 interception.
Is that a rhetorical question, sir?
That's not why we lost. Everybody knows why we lost the Philly game.
Y'all like to blame Leggett, but you don't. But that's
where it's going. That's where it's going.
Yeah, that's where it's going.
That's where it's going. That's where
you gonna have that excuse this year. My boy ready.
What about the 2 critical?
That's not where I'm going.
What about the 2 critical 3 and outs and lost the hell of
a He bring up them drops.
I was about to say that. No, I'm not going against Leggett. Leggett's my guy. I was saying we were in position to actually win that game. Were we not? It came down to we just didn't execute. He didn't execute. He didn't deliver the ball where he should have been key in critical moments, and we lost. Simple. And that was Bryce's fault. It's on him. Now, he did give us a good drive at the end that gave us hope, but he can't throw the ball and catch it. He can't do everything. So we lost that game on his arm. He didn't do enough.
He can't. And Quantum and the defense can't
do enough.
And the defense can't stop a motherfucking quarterback for throwing interceptions or not being able to move the ball down the field. Yeah, you're right.
That's true. It's all over the board, brother. It's all over the board. Hey, you guys gotta understand something. I'm not the guy.
All the 3 and outs that boy had. You need to stop.
I'm not going. Yes, I just said that. Listen, I'm not going to be the guy that's going to make excuses for him. If he screws up, he screws up. Simple.
Yeah, a lot on
if he doesn't
throws,
if he doesn't use the riches. Look. If he does not properly utilize the riches that have been given to him this offseason, he don't deserve to start. He don't deserve to play on our team. He don't deserve to be a second string. If he can't maximize that. If he can't maximize that.
Let me ask you this, Quantum. Let me ask you this. Now, I'm glad you just said that. Okay, everything that we have given him. And see, like I told y'all the other day, this is what I get angry about because y'all want to blame the franchise and say the franchise didn't give him nothing. Ever since he's been here, the franchise has given him this and giving him this.
I disagree.
JP Shepard Super Chat just told you what was going on. You got, first of all, you got the highest paid offensive line last year, and he shit the bed. That should have been enough right there. You gave that boy $100 million guard, and he shit the bed. $100 million guard.
And then you finna give him 2 good running backs and another first-round receiver on top of that.
That's 2 first-round receivers if you ain't counting. After the second-round receiver, you got the hell up out of here.
I think we agree with each other, Goat and Q. I think I agree with you guys on that. I don't disagree with you guys at all.
The first thing y'all say though, y'all say we didn't do right by it. We didn't do it. I told y'all on draft night you would have to revise this whole fucking team from top to bottom because you picked
Go. Go. You and I already agreed on this a number of times. No, I said coming into his rookie season, the only thing that we were lacking was weapons for him on the offensive side of the ball. Is pretty much it. I don't think the line in the beginning was as bad as it ended up being. He could have made extra plays in that offense. He could have stepped up in the pocket versus. See, the thing about it is what pissed me off about Bryce, the thing that I didn't like what he was doing was flushing himself out of the pocket too many times. That contributed to his sacks.
That's what he do. That's how he plays.
But watch this. But watch this go. He was doing that all up until the Denver game, and that's when he stopped doing it. That's when he turned it around.
Quantum, I bet you, game 1 against the Jaguars, he's gonna do it again. That's why he does. That's how he plays.
Well, hold up.
That's his
wait a
game.
minute. Well, you do realize the Jacksonville Jaguars don't have a great defense either, right? Okay. He went up against
Quantum, you out your ragged ass mind with that. You need to take that back.
Okay.
You need to take that back, bro.
So
you out your ragged ass mind.
So is Jacksonville's defense better than the Chiefs or the Eagles?
Not the Chiefs.
It could be up there with the Chiefs now. Boy.
No, it's not.
You forgot about Josh Allen on their end, and they got a damn top 10 quarter.
Jacksonville.
They got a number 1 overall.
Boy,
they got a number 1 overall from Georgia.
Jacksonville. You said Jacksonville.
I said Jacksonville. Do you know their personnel on their defense?
You just said
Josh Allen. Yeah, Josh Allen is also a defensive end.
Okay. That's right. The defensive end.
Yeah.
Look, what I'm talking about is
you forgot what he did to us when he played Jacksonville?
Nigga had 4 sacks against us.
Thank you.
When? When
last time we played Jacksonville? See, that's what I'm talking about, Quantum.
It is rookie season.
That wasn't no rookie season.
We don't have. Yes, it was. And we
not Josh Allen rookie season.
No.
Defensive end.
Bryce rookie season.
Oh, okay.
We don't have this. We don't have the same offensive line back that we had then. We have a much improved offensive line, so it ain't gonna be as easy for him to get off.
That nigga. He's still that nigga though. He's still that nigga.
Dude, they got a top 10, possibly top 5 corner and damn Hunter on the other side. Are you crazy?
The Denver game prior to the Denver game, that's the last time you saw Bryce flushing himself out of the pocket and creating coverage sacks on his own by doing that. You haven't seen him do that since the Denver game. Matter of fact, I didn't see him.
Thank you, Lord.
That's why he was creating all the fumbles and sacks. He did it to himself the rookie season, I think. I think he created more of that than
you keep pointing back to that. Well, the only time you point to recent times is when it's them last 10 games. But it's okay, though. You don't bring up the beginning of the second season, but you'll go back to that first one and do all this shit right here, Quantum. That would be killing me.
That's cherry picking, if you ask me.
That's what it is.
But you haven't seen it since. You haven't seen it since.
But you do the when we bring up the first part of the second season, but you refer back to before that. That would be killing me.
If this ain't some Scooby-Doo shit,
the whole second season to me is included. I don't leave out anything.
Well,
all inclusive.
Okay.
He sucked the first 2 games, and he deserved to be benched.
And he also
straight up and down. No question about it. He deserved to be sitting on the sideline holding the clipboard.
And the first year, and also he sucked when.
Where we disagreeing at? Where we disagreeing at? I agree with everything you said. I'm trying to disagree.
I'm just asking you a question. He sucked in the first year, and also
where
else did he suck in his career? No homo.
He sucked. He sucked a portion
of what?
A portion where he got
the portion of season 2, not the whole season. It's a portion.
The portion where he got benched.
Yeah, the 2 games he got benched, he sucked. Yes.
Then when
you can't say he sucked while he was on the bench. He didn't play.
Okay. Yeah. Because then when he came back, who did he beat over 500?
Nobody.
Marginal.
But the teams we played over 500, were they not impressive games? Were they not impressive games? The ones that we actually played over 500, did he get ran out of the building?
So if I play basketball against a midget, and the nigga get a shot off, that's impressive.
That ain't even the same thing, bro.
Yes, the fuck it is. You playing us?
No, it's not.
For your competition.
How?
You playing
You got
everybody
Bryce.
under 500.
Let me tell you why. Because let me tell you why that's not the same thing. Bryce was actually the hunt. He was the hunt. Was he the hunter or the hunted during those games?
He never was the hunter, Quantum.
He ain't never been the hunter. Hell, I don't even know if he was the hunter.
Okay.
He ain't never been there.
So what does that mean? That means that he wasn't expected to do a whole lot anyway, and he did. He did way better.
No,
than
that
he
don't mean that. Nah, that does not necessarily mean that, Quantum. That does not mean that.
Yes, it do.
No, it does not.
Okay,
no,
okay.
it don't.
Well, you know why? Because yes, it did. Because everybody said, listen, yes, it does. Because everybody said how he was gonna get ran out of the building against the Giants defense. How he's gonna get ran out of the building versus the Chiefs defense. Oh, how this guy's gonna give him, and he stood up against all those guys and had pretty good outing.
And why didn't you give
nobody can deny that
any credit on when you bring this up? Just
on
like
what?
You just shit on on the bad games. That's my
give the defense our defense credit against what, that Chiefs game that they lost.
Hey,
ultimately?
they kept you in enough to win it.
Let you tell it. We lost the game because of them.
Let you tell it.
Quantum. Let me ask you a question, Quantum. Fuck all this bullshit. Let me ask you a question. Do you think at the end of the day, do you think Bryce Young is a Super Bowl caliber quarterback? Is he a Super Bowl caliber quarterback?
Well, I have not seen Super Bowl out of him yet. No, not yet.
So why
I've seen
wasting our time?
throws.
Why are we wasting our time? Right, why are we wasting our time?
Overall, he's made Super Bowl throws. He's made Super Bowl throws. Yes, he has. Yes, he has.
Answer the question.
Super Bowl throws.
What is a Super Bowl throw?
Yeah.
What is a Super Bowl throw?
Hold on, 336. Every damn quarterback in the NFL has made those throws. If you in the NFL, you made them throws. Every quarterback made those throws.
Well, not Bryce. Y'all say
Our
Bryce
quarterback can make those throws.
make those throws. Well, y'all say Bryce should make those throws. Y'all say Bryce.
He can make those throws every blue moon. Yeah, he can make those throws. We talking about consistently. Can you consistently make those throws?
I saw him consistently start to make throws as the season went on last season.
I saw Bubby Bristol do the same damn thing and better. So
who is that?
Man.
Who?
See? Y'all see, right?
What team he start for?
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Bobby Bristol won that Florida State. No, Bobby Bristol.
Now, what team he start for in the NFL?
Bobby Bristol played at Florida State, didn't he?
Yeah.
Who he start for in the NFL, brother?
Yeah, he had a little run like you talking about. So we seen this before, bro.
A little run. No, you ain't. Okay.
All right.
Okay. 336 just asked a question. I'm gonna name a couple of throws for you, 336.
Yeah, like the one PJ Walker made to DJ Moore in Atlanta, right? That's
right. That's Super Bowl throw. That's Super Bowl throw. Our quarterbacks can make those throws every now and then. Every one of them. Hell, Justin Fields can make Super Bowl throw.
Yeah, come on.
PJ Walker didn't have nearly as many Super Bowl throws as Bryce Young did. So let's be real. Okay, he is not as talented as Bryce Young is either. So let me pick a couple out of that. How about that one? How about that's what I'm saying. And how about the one that he threw to David Moore in that Cardinals game in the end zone? How about that one? Did you like that?
That was a beautiful throw. That was a beautiful throw. That was
okay. How about the one he threw to David Moore in the Chiefs game against all blitz? When he hit David Moore going into the sideline and he caught that pass going out of bounds. How about that one?
But how many of those throws has he made in 2 years? In 2 years, you can't count on two hands. He made those throws on two hands. You can't count. You can't count 10 throws.
I can keep going. I can keep going. Yes, I can count them. You want me to keep going?
You can't count 10. Go ahead.
Keep going. You count them. How about you included this rookie season, right?
Yeah.
How about the one he made to Adam Thielen in that Texans game? Right along the end zone. How about that?
That was a better catch by Adam Thielen than it was a throw. I think
that was a better throw because the defender didn't even see it.
And it wasn't no touchdown.
You gotta get that to Bryce.
Yeah, well, you get that touchdown.
How about the one? How about the one he threw to? How about the one he threw to? What's my guy's name that dove and lost the ball on the 1 yard line? How about that one?
That don't count. That don't count.
That don't count. Yeah, he dropped the ball.
That nigga was wide open.
How about the one?
Come on, man.
How about the one? How about the one he threw to Leggett in that Chiefs game streaking towards the sideline. How about that when it dropped right in the bread basket? How about that one?
Okay,
You talking
all
about
right.
when he threw a regular NFL out? Just a regular
That was
NFL
no regular out.
Yeah,
Man, he was double covered. He had two.
I'm gonna give him that. I'm gonna give him that 3-3-6. That was a nice throw. That's 3. That's 3.
How about the one in that raggedy first game when he was playing in that New Orleans game? Did he do the Adam Thielen on that back shoulder throw on the sideline? Adam Thielen caught. How about that one? Yeah, y'all forget. How about that throw he threw to Adam Thielen in that Tampa Bay game?
Dog, you keep dodging game to game to game to game. Let's just say, man, one game you were bad, he did it.
He said I could name 10 throws. I just named like 14. I can keep going.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You named 5. You named 5.
That ain't 5. That was more than 5. There was 3 in the first season. I just named 5 or 6 in the second season. Y'all ain't counting. You want more? I got more.
Nah, cause you just making up shit.
Making it okay. What about the one he threw to Adam Thielen then in the end zone in that Bucks game?
Because some of these throws like
40-yard bomb. How about that one?
Some of these are routine throws that you typing up. Be quite honest.
Everybody can make it, but it's a Super Bowl throw, right? How about that? How about that throw? Was that a good one?
Super Bowl
How about
throw?
the one he threw to Adam Thielen in the end zone in the first Tampa Bay game in the end zone when he escaped that blitz and he ran up through a line of scrimmages and threw that strike to Adam Thielen in the end zone? How about that one?
That was a nice throw. I'll give you that. Now, that was a nice throw.
How about the one that Adam Thielen dropped in the back of the end zone? That's a Super Bowl throw.
Hey, Quantum, what about the one Eli threw on the helmet?
Yeah, come on, man.
A real
Super Bowl throw, 3-6. That's Super Bowl throw. That's the
yeah,
Super
like
Bowl throw.
one that somebody actually
Bryce
don't
Young
remember, not just random routine throws
Under
in the game.
duress. I mean, come on, man. That's what the reality is going to be.
I got you. I got you, 3-3-6. I got you. Hey, I can keep going, man. The guy made throws like that all season long. How about the one to Jalen Coker? No, how about the one to Jatavion Sanders in that Bucks game when he streaked to the sideline and he threw it off of his side foot where he went all the way down and went about a 40-yard pass? How about that one?
This nigga related to Ronnie.
Man, that's what I'm saying, bro.
You
This
said
is
name
love
him.
me.
I'm naming him.
Look, me writing Bryce, boy. You can't tell them nothing about
What
Bryce,
about that
boy.
one? What about that one though? What about that one where he was being flushed out of the pocket, running to the side, to the flat, and he threw it off of his back foot, 40-some yards, and Jatavion caught it? How about that one?
Oh, my head hurt, man. My head hurt, bro.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm asking you to name him.
Hey, Quantum, what about
No,
the
you
one
said
he threw in
name
New
10, and
Orleans
I
and we
did.
still don't know who he's throwing to? Yeah, we still don't know who he's throwing to. That one pass, he just threw the interception over the middle of the field.
That was, you know what I call that? You know what I call that? 3-3-6. I call that post preseason Bryce.
Oh, I call that I call that Bryce Young.
What?
Yeah, that's what I call it. I call it Bryce Young.
Post preseason Bryce. That's what that was.
Yeah, Bryce Young sound like the guy we been seeing.
Season Bryce.
Looks like I took down y'all's arguments, man. I was just making some statements. That's all I did.
Yeah, they got all kind of names.
What do y'all got to say? I mean, I'm here for the smoke.
This nigga
just letting
done
him
won
talk.
less games than anybody on this team, but got more nicknames than anybody you ever met in your life.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Motherfucker ain't winning a damn thing, but got 50 nicknames.
I just got nothing to say.
Hey, I ain't giving him no nickname yet. I was calling him Bryce. I haven't given him a nickname yet. Hey, I'm just saying, man, the guy from where he started to where he ended up last season, it's marginally, it's different night and day for him. But to you guys, it's marginal. I take marginal, but it's still better. And I think there's a lot more left in him on the positive side than there is on the negative side. That's me.
Okay. So when he shit the bucket this season, I want to make sure I find you. I don't want to have to shut you down.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Wolf already got me on record saying he's not going to be a top 20 quarterback. He already bet me $100 on that. On your channel, by the way. We're going to see.
Yeah, I remember. I blocked it out then, and I'm blocking it out now. Yeah.
So you guys don't think he's going to be at least a top 20 quarterback? You don't see it?
No, I don't.
I
don't see it. I don't see it.
Well, why did he finish second in big time throws then? I don't understand.
We going back into
Tell me.
Dude,
I don't buy that. I don't buy that statistic. No way in the hell you telling me Bryce was finished second in big time throw. I don't buy that shit one bit.
Man, I'm done. I'm over.
You don't buy into it?
I don't buy that shit one bit. Hell no. That's some bullshit.
Regular throws.
Quantum, how many
regular
times
throws
was in the big time
But
for you
y'all
to
said
make
he
a
was-
big
but
time
y'all
throw?
said
I
he-
mean,
But y'all said
what is that?
But y'all said he was trash. He shouldn't be able to do that. The way y'all talk about him.
What big time throws win? I mean, what
But
game
you
was
guys
it?
said he was trash. Y'all, he shouldn't even be able to do
I'm
that.
just saying, okay.
You know,
said
okay,
big
way
okay,
y'all
okay,
describe him,
okay.
He shouldn't be doing
Bryce
what
Young
he's
is winning
doing.
13 games. He winning 13 games. He winning that.
Well, I don't know about
13. 13. Y'all got so much faith
Okay.
in him. I got him winning 13, man. Like the faith y'all have, I got him winning 13. No
Wait a
doubt,
minute,
man.
is that facetious or are you serious? Which one?
Of
I
course,
can't
it
tell.
be facetious. You know.
I'm serious.
Look,
no, man. No.
I'm not
I'm
going to
serious.
say 13 wins. I'll give him 10.
Okay.
All right, you want to bet on that?
Man, I already got bets out, man. I'm already tapped out. Y'all took all my money already, man.
You want to bet on that?
I already have. I already bet like 5 people on that already. I'm done,
Well,
man.
make it 6. Let's go ahead and make it 6. That way I can get a little piece of your money too. Because you ain't gonna be saying
I don't have any more money to give, brother. I'm tapped out. I'm broke.
Okay, well, if you tapped out, that means tap them lips out. All right, I appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, I ain't even trying to hear that shit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right.
Okay, what you betting, Q? Tell me what you trying to do with that. What's your assessment?
I want to get in your pockets. Let's go ahead and start off at 200.
What you trying to say? Okay,
Let's
what
start
are
off
you
at
saying
200.
he's not going to do?
Let's start off at 200.
10 games, nigga.
God dang, brother. Okay, what's your bet then? What are you asking for?
God damn, what I got to do? Put it out on the side of the window.
He said 200. 200, Quan.
That is not going to be a top 20.
10 games for 200.
Oh, he won't win 10. No, wait, hold on a minute now. I can't bet on that because I believe he can get 10. Will he get 10? I don't know. I'm not comfortable even saying.
Yeah, you backslide out of the shit.
I believe he can. Well, hold on. I believe he can do it, but I can't guarantee he'll do it. That's unfortunate.
But that's the point of the fucking bet. That's the point of it.
I know. I ain't confident enough to give it the bet 200 on 10. I mean, it might because
you said
okay.
But you confident enough to say it. You confident enough to say it though, Quan.
But let me say this then. Okay, if that's the case, what if he puts up 3,800 yards, 29 TDs, 9 picks, 500 rushing yards, and they still win on 8 games?
He ain't even gonna get that.
That's what I'm saying. It might not fall on him. It might not fall on him. So that's why I can't go wins. But I was confident in betting on like what Wolf said. He said top 20. I can do that.
Are we betting or not?
That's an individual stat. No, I
If
can't bet on
if he does that,
I can't do it.
if he puts up those type of numbers, he will get. Y'all gonna give him some money. He gonna get signed.
I know, but I can't bet on 10 with that Q. I can't bet on 10.
Okay, then we can move on.
You ready to get him?
My ego is not that big. Trust me.
Quantum,
What's up, brother?
Quantum, you ready to give him $60 million a year?
60?
You ready to get
not to the offseason. Not to the offseason. I need offseason. I need next offseason to determine that. I need offseason, brother. I need to see how he rebounds with this quote unquote late heroics and all that. I need to see if it's going to be persistent. I need to see if he's actually turned the corner mentally. If I can see physically, he is what he is. Repeatedly and consistently. That's what I need to see before I give him 60. I need one more season, and we'll see.
Okay.
All righty. Well,
I'm being realistic.
Okay, we got you. All right, we're gonna get up here with last words. Realistically, that. Quantum, go ahead and give us your last words.
All right, y'all, man. Hey, I appreciate you guys, man. Hey, Q, go. I appreciate y'all for letting me come up here, man, and talk BS, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, you talk a lot of that.
Hey, y'all watch. I think Bryce is gonna have a pretty good season, given what we've done, the changes that we've made. It can only benefit him if he's ready to step in the role of what they've outlined for him with all these changes. That's where I'm at with it. Check us out, 3 Feet and Rising, Friday at 7. BJ won't be on there though.
All righty. BJ, go ahead and give us your last words.
He sleep.
Yes, sir.
Debo.
We appreciate them last words.
Debo.
All right. D'Angelo, talk to me. Hello?
D'Angelo, you might be on mute, D'Angelo. You might be on mute.
Yeah, he might be on mute. Might be in a bad area.
I think he might just froze.
My bad.
There go BJ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I told y'all what Quantum was gonna do. And y'all took the bait. I told y'all kept taking the bait. Just let him finish it and say, "Is that it?" And then go in. But hey, that shit was funny. That shit was funny. Quantum something else, man.
Mm-hmm. That boy got my head hurting, man. I
tried to save you that, but hey, I told you to play, but y'all kept feeding into it. I was dying laughing.
I can't even play that shit off. My head is fucking hurting. Listen to this nigga, man.
I done been through it. I said, "This what he gonna do?"
My bad, Q. My bad.
Them niggas hear what I said.
Oh, hey, Q, I'll get you a Frosty, man. I'll get you a Frosty, Q. My bad.
I appreciate that, sir. I appreciate
that was hilarious.
That boy make life so hard, boy. I ain't never seen nothing like it.
That's when I said you did this, Q. I told you did this behind Ronnie, boy. You want that.
Then Ronnie ass got the nerve to be texting me from the chat, talking about he giving me a Bryce Young article. I said, man, look at this shit, man. Jalen, talk to the people.
Well, everybody, since everybody have all the faith in the world for Bryce, I want him to win about 13 games. I want him to win about 13. Because y'all making him seem like he God. So 13 wins. I got it.
13 wins. 13 wins. Okay.
Yep, 13.
Okay.
Shout out to Jed. 13 wins coming from our Lord and Savior, Bryce the Christ.
Oh, y'all crazy, man.
You know what? Make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe. Go. The floor is yours, and then I end it after you say whatever you say.
Nah. I'm with Jalen. 13 wins. 13 wins. 13 wins. I'm done.
Yeah, well, make sure y'all show that love. I have a pre-record set to go out tomorrow. Check it out. It's going to be hot. We're talking defense on that tomorrow about 2 p.m. So check it out, please. Show us that love.